Ain't getting everything popping. Oh, there we go. Yo, listen, it's another Fuego Day in the hottest city in the world. We're coming at you live and direct from South Florida. If you can see it, in the background, folks, coming at you live from Shorty's again, which must mean it's another Wednesday. It's another hump day. Because your boy MyT is here live in the mix. Which in a couple of hours, DJ Scepter's gonna be in the mix. In a couple of hours, we're gonna be doing our live trip here. Pretty soon, we're gonna get one of the lovely waitresses to come through. We're gonna have all that and more. And yeah, my apologies. We got some sports in store. Next game over here. Next game, they asked for. I ain't gonna lie. I had a feeling. I was gonna need to enjoy my Sunday and my Monday. So I had a feeling by Tuesday I was gonna be in an emotional sports distress. It's kind of what's happening right now in my head. Let's hope they can put forward a little better effort. The game was close in this. Right now they're losing by 15 points to Memphis. But folks, we're gonna get into free and BG again, as you know how we do around this time, folks. We got our next opener. We're gonna break into. Speaking of breaks, AD breaks his foot. Oh, you didn't know? Yep, AD breaks his foot. We got birthday shoutouts. We got our trivia. We got Thursday night football to talk about. Unfortunately, man, these things have been getting rough. Right? We got In Art We Lust 3. Apparently, Russ wants to cook, but I don't know if anybody ever taught him how to cook. We have all that and more coming up next, Mighty Sports Podcast. But you know what we say here, regardless of the time and regardless of the weather, Coach,
you play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a blast on the Mighty Sports Podcast. So let's start talking. Back at it. Sports fanatic. Hey, you know what? Fuck that. It's MyT Sports. Let's get into it. You want to get into the first? Not get into the first topic today. We're gonna do how we really like to do around this time, right? And
the guy came up to me. The guy was like,
"What we gonna do first? We gonna get into our first topic today." And our first, don't pause. Let me retract. Let me bring that back. Tell the DJ bring that back.
And he was like, he told me to tell you that he misses you and
listen
that
to
he's
this.
sorry.
Like, I swear to God, like, you know,
did,
literally, like, the brain hits when the brain hits. That shit is probably the funniest thing in the world, right?
Here he goes. He's full of damn baloney.
Right, let's continue.
Right. Knowing that I can't just message him and just talk to him.
We're going to run that back. Folks, you know what we get into first? What we like to do first is get into all of our birthday shout-outs. And what we do is that we like to give a birthday shout-out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we was here on the podcast. So, if you don't mind, DJ MyT, go ahead and drop that beat.
That was my birthday. That was everything that I wanted at first.
Coming kind of hot, ain't it? Yeah, it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's because it's your birthday. You say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, folks. First birthday shout out we have to go to is to one Sarah Joy. Sarah happens to be a homegirl of mine that we used to party with back in the day. Alright, so definitely want to say happy birthday to my homegirl Sarah Joy. It's been a minute since I've seen her for real, right? But definitely let's make sure we send a birthday shout out, bro. Also with a birthday yesterday. We want to give a birthday to Samuel Connors, right? Samuel, right. Write down your Monica, B. Not bad, right? With Samuel C, right? One of the wrestlers that I also met while working with Platinum Pro Wrestling. I want to say happy birthday to you, Pickett. One of the innovators, one of the great wrestlers in the local market. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think if I saw your name pop up on the top 500. I'm going to double check again. And if we do, I got to make sure I give you a proper shout out there, right? Also want to say happy birthday to one Brittany Griner. Yeah, folks. Guess what? Brittany Griner's birthday is actually today, folks. And I want to say happy birthday to her as well. Right? Any of you guys know Brittany Griner? Brittany Griner is a WNBA player that is currently being wrongfully detained in Russia for having an MTV cartridge. We'll keep on our thoughts and prayers as we continue to move on, right? And then also as we move on for today, the actual birthday people for today. it's a little tricky. I ain't gonna lie, it really is. But I ain't gonna lie, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'm in my big rocket issue right now, right? I'm feeling like my big rocket issue because I got the sweatpants on, like I'm over here, like, can you smell? But MyT is cook. I didn't even have the mic on. I also want to say happy birthday to Andreas. Andreas, I was going to say happy birthday to you as well, baby. Right? Up to the whole flock of you, right? To all of you, right? So to Brittany and to Samuel and to Sarah and Andreas, we wish you all a happy birthday. We hope you party hard. Hope you enjoy everything. But more importantly, hope you get your weekend at Bernie's on. I don't know if it's going to be last weekend or this weekend. You get that weekend at Bernie's on and you continue to stay. See? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Because it's your birthday. Say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you. Hope you enjoy your birthday, pimpins. Right. Hey yo, DJ MyT. You know what that time it is again? Woo. What's going on, Bridget? Appreciate you stopping by. I was just doing the birthday shout outs real quick. Appreciate you. And guys, don't forget, today we started at 8:37. That means the trivia today is gonna start at 10:37 tonight. Let's make sure we get that up there, right? So you guys know, right? We want to make sure that you guys know this all the entire time, folks. 10:37, MyT trivia takes place. Hope you guys are ready for it, folks. Hope you guys are ready. I got some new questions in the mix. I didn't get the chance to add the Disney yet. I'm gonna let you know right now. Like, go. Study up on your Disney topics. If you're gonna start coming here and doing your mic. Listen, I know it should have been sports trip, but you know what? I have to make things a little bit local to my environment. So if I had to unfortunately add the heat questions in there, if I unfortunately had to add Marina's question in there. Actually, I don't even know if I added any Marina's questions in there. But if I had to add Dolphins questions in there, and I guess I also have to add a couple of Disney questions as well. It would be irresponsible of me in the great state of Florida without adding some Disney questions to the mix. So we're gonna put some Disney questions in the mix. So in a couple of weeks, right? Let's see. By November, you guys make sure that if you're coming here for trivia, that you also would have brushed up on your Disney trivia. I'm gonna have some basic Disney questions. And listen, I ain't gonna make it hard. Listen, I don't know if these Disney questions even be hard for myself. Oh shit! I almost forgot. You know what? Hold on 1 second. You know what? Where's my pockets at? Where's my pockets at? I got set in my pocket. There we go. We gonna make a call on the air today, right? I keep on forgetting. I keep forgetting to let the winner know. Listen, that's only because I kind of know the winner, right? If I didn't know the winner, I probably would have been more responsible and let this person know a whole lot ahead of time that he was the winner of the raffle from last week. And folks, we got a new raffle coming up, right? We have a new raffle coming up. We're gonna run this new raffle from November all the way until probably next week. Actually, we're probably gonna start running this raffle next week, or probably the week of Halloween. And we're gonna run it all the way until the week before Christmas. So we're gonna run this raffle for about like 6-7 weeks. Right? And the prize is going to be worth it. You know, I always tell you guys, I may not tell you exactly what the prize is, but the prize is always worth it when it comes to the MyT Sports Podcast. And remember, you guys will make the prizes bigger and better every single time. And you guys really help earn this prize. You guys really make this prize as big as it can be. But as we move on from our birthday shout-outs, let's get into our MyT topic of the day, right? MyT topic of the day. It's a topic that we like to bring up before any other topic. Before we break directly into the sports, we like to highlight something that's a little bit above sports.
Boys!
And how we like to start this podcast today is just talk about one Brittany Griner, folks. It's been officially 242 days since Brittany Griner has been wrongfully detained in Russia, as she is trying to be leveraged as a political prisoner so that they can try to free one of their illegal arms dealers, folks. 242 days means that she's been locked up for over 8 months. Brittany Griner is somebody that is a champion, 2-time scoring leader, 8-time block leader, multiple-time defensive player of the year, multiple-time NBA first team. We're talking about at least 3 or 4 times NBA second team defensive player of the year, most outstanding player, AP player of the year, high school player of the year, Big 12, 4-time Big 12 player of the year, 3-time Big 12 player of the year, 4-time defensive player of Big 12 defensive player of the year. You understand, Shorty cooks. 3rd player in the WNBA history to have a dunk of all of the game. Only behind Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker. You really know what their names go up in the lights, the brights, and the action of the WNBA.
And then I was like, thank you. That's fluttered. I don't get compliments. So I'm like,
so
thanks and everything like that.
we just want to keep her in our thoughts and prayers.
Was like, oh,
as she continues to be wrongfully detained. It's been about 8 months. Just yesterday, she spent her 32nd birthday in Russia, and if this continues to play out to her full sentence, she will not see the light of day again until she's 40. But she will not see American soil or come to this country again until she's 40. Now, you know what's weird, right? You know what I say weird? Ironic, maybe it's a little bit weird. Is that I still have a feeling, right? I still have a weird feeling, and it's gonna be fucked up, right? I still have a weird feeling that Brittany Griner is still being treated better than people at Rikers Island. Just saying, in a very weird way, I still believe that she may be getting treated better than people in Rikers. Rikers Island.
So then he apologized. So then work ended, right? And at that time I lived with him, right? So I was like, okay, I gotta take your ass home and I gotta head to this place because I'm going on a party bus and I'm going downtown. You feel me?
So
and he was like, you're gonna leave me and blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro,
let's continue to keep thoughts and prayers, but a positive energy. Whatever method you use to channel positive energy, let's just keep that in. If you don't have anything positive to put towards it, put to yourself. There's no reason for your bad mindedness. Right? It really isn't. Because you're just being spiteful and deceitful and bad minded for no really good reason. I guarantee if you was in the same situation, you would hope that people still cared about you. So let's not be an asshole. Let's.
So we go to his house and we're chilling and we're drinking and we're like drunk and everything.
Look like the Knicks maybe making a little comeback. They reduced a 15-point lead to a 10-point lead. About halfway through the third, Jalen Brunson knocking on a big time 3. That was big.
But when I was sitting next to him, he taught me how. I don't know how he. Like I said, I don't know, but there was some type of lyrics.
We will keep you guys updated on the score as well. As we'll keep you guys updated on all sports. As you know what, we're about to talk about one right now. We're talking about one right now. Let's really get into our first topic of the day. First things first. Our first topic of the day, folks, are the New York Yankees, folks. The New York Yankees.
What do you think? For me, she did it for me. Can't you tell? Like I love soccer. Like can you not put it 2 and 2? She dressed like that for me.
We have our New York Yankees, folks, and after
just like
much delays, and I really mean that, right? But even after many delays, the Yankees finally.
Girl, like for saying that you don't want to be with me and everything like that.
Played their game against the Cleveland, whatever they're called.
He told me he wasn't working
right?
that day, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be cold."
Guardians.
I
forgot. I think their name changed. None of these name changes really sit with me. They all seem kind of. It's gonna be years. It's gonna take a couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still there.
Right.
It's really gonna take a couple of years for it to really sit well with me. That they're the Guardians. I don't quite get it yet, but I'm going to, right? It's gonna take me. It's like the Las Vegas Raiders, right? It took us so long to eventually call them Las Vegas. Right? Eventually, it was like, oh, Oakland. They kept on having that memory slip. Oh, Oakland. And eventually one day it's like Vegas, baby, Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Even the team that's supposed to be winning, like now, they stay losing in Vegas.
Well, I found out the only reason why I gave people
Shit.
that jersey was
That one came from the soul.
Like, oh, I'm his girl. Like
The New York Yankees, folks. The New York Yankees. When I say finally, like I told you, I'm in my black sweatpants. I got the not the gray ones. Okay, I saw you look. Talking to myself. How you doing? You okay over there?
Yeah.
Okay. This ain't the same problem from 2 weeks ago, is it?
Huh?
It's the same problem from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 3.
Um,
2 weeks or something like that.
Actually, I came to a decision. I'm just still stuck.
You just gonna what?
I said I came to a decision, but I'm still stuck. Continue your podcast.
That was a decision, but still, that oddly makes sense. I think we've all been there. Like you made up your mind, but you're still like.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just there's something blocking me, and I just have to wait longer.
Oh, I just say move on. Let's move forward. You know, do like they said in the movie about the
Have
ocean.
you ever loved somebody?
Yes, plenty
Have you
of
ever
time.
felt a connection where like you didn't have to speak, they just kind of they knew, like down to the T, like down to.
Wait, are you talking about? That's my best friend. Yeah, what's up?
No, not best friend. That's different because you still need to talk with your best friend.
Yes. I've been there before.
Okay, you want to move on.
But you have to.
Exactly.
What if you knew that there was hope?
Right. That's,
Well, there's a lot of 4-letter words out there. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, have you ever heard like the people that are in high school and they marry their high school sweethearts and they're like soulmates?
Yeah, they all cheat on each other. Everybody that marries their high school sweetheart, they all cheat on each other.
No, they won't.
They do.
And then you're not getting the concept. I'm talking about the feeling and the connection.
Well, I don't know about the feeling connection. I'm talking about what happens after that feeling and connection has been connected, and then a couple of years have passed and reality sits, and you're like, it's my high school sweetheart. You know what? It's time for that new gym membership.
You've never experienced like a couple that kind of like they've been together so long, but they like spice it up to make it going, where they don't have to look at other people.
I just know couple. I don't know about spicing it up, but couples just kind of stay together. Like this fun way to stay. Like listen, it's about older couples. They stay together through thick and thin. Like through all the ups and downs. Like they find ways to get through bullshit. But it all depends if you find like that person is worth the. It all depends if you think the fruit is worth the squeeze. That's all it is. Because you're gonna get some of that juice in your eye, right? So
Is it worth fighting for?
is that person worth the squeeze? I'm gonna let you know right now. Nobody I met in my 20s was worth the squeeze. Maybe one. And
what if that one is reaching out to you?
They moved on too. They all move on.
I have my differences.
You understand? Like there's levels to things, and sometimes like you find people at a certain level, and you may want to continue like on with them. But as you continue to move through your levels, they stay right there. So what happens is that they were good for that level, they're not good through all of your levels. So sometimes what happens, you remember the fondness.
What if they were the ones that made you grow?
That can help too. But sometimes
Like they were always the one that supported you. They were always the one that was right behind you, just saying, "Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. I'm right behind. If you fall, I'm gonna catch you. Don't worry. I don't care how far. I don't know how."
So how did we get to the? Okay, so if that was all there, how did we get to the place where we have to make a decision?
As in,
Well, you have question marks. There's question marks in whatever's going on there. So how did you get to the place of question marks then? Everything was so numero uno.
sometimes you just gotta give each other time apart.
Sometimes people show you exactly
not
who you
time apart as in you're meeting other people, but time apart where you're gathering your life and you're getting yourself better.
Sometimes people show you exactly who they are. And if those are issues that you keep on having and it tends not to get fixed, you got to figure this is an issue that I'm willing to keep on compromising my happiness for. 'Cause that's really what it is. The little things that people get over is all about how much of your happiness you're trying to compromise. Like I know, like listen, I know a chick that's been with that's been like she's been with her husband for probably 20 plus years, and her husband has probably cheated on her 250 times, and she's probably caught him at least a dozen of them. She's still with them. Got kids. I mean, from the outside looking in, you would they're a happy home. But I really wonder how the fuck that she feel. You know what I mean? I always wonder how the fuck does she really feel. Like, is she really happy, or is she just doing this since she has kids with him? Is she compromising her happiness to get to put her kids' happiness first, to get them to an age, and then what happens after that? I always been wondering what makes somebody come back with somebody you know is cheating on you a dozen times and giving you an STD. What makes you come back to that? Yes, I understand. Like, see, that was also puppy love. That was also, we met in school. We met when we was young, and that person groomed and conditioned them to accept their kind of love. And their kind of love is toxic.
Have you ever heard?
All love is toxic.
But that specifically is toxic.
Have you ever heard of?
If you catch your partner cheating a dozen times,
oh fuck, that's very toxic.
giving you an STD,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, what
You-
the fuck?
you-
Nah, y'all fucked up, man.
you've changed multiple locations, multiple states, and still every time you change a state,
Toxic. That's
pops up
psycho,
again and again and
bro.
again. Okay then, but yeah, been married for 20-something years. That's a compromise. That's a compromise of happiness. I don't see that as a great relationship. I see somebody's compromising their happiness while somebody is truly happy.
Absolutely. Agreed.
People will always show you who they are. They will always show you who they are.
100%.
What it's up to you if you want to believe it or if you want to compromise your happiness to accept it. And we do. We compromise ourselves for
We
the
all
cookie all the time. We do it.
Every day.
All depends on how much of your happiness you're willing to compromise. If you have everyday
But
ifs,
what if you didn't have to compromise your happiness when you were with them?
Tell me what life you're living.
then how are you at the point where you're
The
having
world
questions?
I'm not having questions
But you're having a conversation about something.
about waiting.
What do you? Okay, you had
How
an
long
issue.
you been waiting?
No. Even before waiting, you had an issue. You had an issue before that.
How long you been waiting?
So they were underlying
Okay,
issues.
it's not waiting as in waiting on him to like me back. It's waiting as in to get in contact with him.
Oh, it's like just waiting for a response.
No,
What the hell?
waiting to give a response.
For you to give a response. I hear you. I don't.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm back. I forgot I was
It's
doing.
not that.
I actually forgot I was doing a show for half a second.
I don't know if it's business out, but he
Oh, I'm
went
100%
situations
live.
where he-
I forgot. And I forgot I was live for a second. I got distracted. I got fully distracted. I was caught up in the mix.
I ain't got the video. We're good.
Listen, the video's live too.
What?
That's the live video.
Oh, you can't see me, bro.
They can't see you.
Nah,
They can see me.
Yeah,
Oh man, let's continue. Let's continue to move on. The New York Knicks have reduced the lead to 6 points. Right, so with about 3 minutes left in the game. So the Knicks know what they do, right? The Knicks look like they're gonna give us a heart attack this game, where they're gonna be teetering back and forth. They're gonna look like they're kind of in this game for the majority. They're gonna put up a lot of good fight. They didn't expect a W here. And I think what's gonna end up happening tomorrow, if the Knicks lose, you're gonna hear a lot of good fight talk. They did well. They did good. They hung in with the. They didn't look like they didn't belong with the. You're gonna get a lot of that. You're gonna get a lot of that. But can we talk about? Can I get into my first? Oh God, that smells. That tastes so damn good. Brady, do you smoke? Bree, do you smoke?
Huh?
Do you smoke?
Yeah.
Would you like to hit this?
I'm already high.
Okay.
That's why I'm smiling so much.
I'm sorry, like I was really excited by the taste of my own weed. I was like, I gotta share this.
Is it good?
It's really tasty.
Wait, what is it wrapped with?
Nothing.
Oh, that's lunch, right? Why
I
not?
pack in a bowl.
Where's the camera though?
The camera is right here.
I'll make sure you don't see me.
I don't want the camera on.
Okay. Well,
I
listen.
love this weather. Do you
Oh
understand?
yes. Listen.
Yeah, me too.
I'll tell you how to be safe on the camera. Anything past right here, you're good. Anything past right here, you're good. Oh, use a lighter. No, you got like my what's that?
Oh, it's that.
Shit. I thought you got my back
That shit
smoke.
is
Tasty, right?
good.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
What about me?
What about you,
Oh, you guys? Oh,
Mr. Diamore?
get over here.
Y'all, you can't have his last name because he's very hard to get his last name out. Don't try.
Oh, I didn't realize that was you over there. I didn't realize she was talking to you. I did not realize who she was talking to. Is it still lit? Let's go New York. Go New York. Go New York. Go. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm really happy that I didn't come up here talking about the New York Yankees blew it last night. Really happy I didn't have to come here and talk about it because it really would have fucked up my weekend. I had a really good weekend. We had Jets winning, we had Giants winning, we had Bills winning. We're talking about the only thing that we had to do that night was to get a Yankees win. Yankees got their win that night. The next night we got rained out, so our excitement got put on delay. And I'm telling you, I know I wasn't the only Yankees fan that was sitting there on pins and needles, like, man, I want to watch this game. I appreciate them putting it. I'm putting it back one more day. Maybe it allows the guys to relax a little bit. They've been going ham for 3-4 days straight, back to back. They even got a game going on right now against the using ass trolls. I hate those cheaters. Tell you, my teams always happen to go against my rivals. Let me see if I can get you guys a Yankees update real quick. If this is still live, right? We got the top of the fifth. The Yankees and the Astros are tied 1-1. And yep, that is currently the live score right now, folks. We'll keep you guys updated if we have any changes. Hopefully we see if there's any changes. Right, because in game 5, right, in the crucial game 5,
15 or 14.
not only did Aaron Judge come through, we had Juan Carlos Stanton come through for what's been like the second year in a row now that Juan Carlos Stanton has made his mark in the postseason, right? And we know how we are as Yankees fans, right? We're gonna judge him more about what he does in the postseason than what he does in regular season. But I'm not the only Yankees fan that, even though we don't talk about Juan Carlos Stanton anymore like we used to in the beginning, he is liked considerably more than A-Rod. I know that's not a stretch, right? I know that's not a stretch. But the only comparable here is a big name, big bat from another team, right? That is coming in when we already have a beloved individual that's kind of similar to that person, right? Either similar build or similar position, right? And I remember in the beginning, Juan Carlos Stanton caught a lot of heat, right? As he got warmed up into being a Yankee. We knew for a couple of years he was coming up at the age. That really messed up our rotation. It really hamstringed us for a couple of years. And then we saw last year he finally started playing regularly. This year a little bit more, right? So that I ended up freeing up the extra roster spot that we needed to hopefully get us, to get us over some of those humps or to close up some of those deficiencies that was proven to be by him having been in that specific position, right? So he comes through. Juan Carlos Stanton comes through. Cole comes through. They all come through. Like every big name, every big contract that you needed to come through in that big moment came through. Now, that's just one of many big moments to come. You just happen to get over the first hurdle.
It's a long period. It's more than 5
What
years in jail.
couldn't happen? How you doing? I was wondering who that was. Once I heard the voice, I knew. How you doing? I'm good.
He's so talented. He has so much.
You late? You know he's supposed to be here like at 8:30. All of the big names came through in that big moment, and there's gonna be many more moments that they're gonna have to come through. There's gonna be many more opportunities for them to come through. That's not the last one. That's not gonna be the last one we're gonna hold them accountable for. It was just the first one. it was a big first one because
he would have aced it.
I said it here and I meant it. Yankees could not end up being like the Mets
This man was great.
and
I
getting
was like,
eliminated
how are
in the
you
first
so
round.
good with that?
That would have put
He was like, oh, no, it was easy.
the whole
I'm like,
entire
"Oh,
New
no,
York
it's not." Like,
baseball
are you
world
stupid?
in depression.
But yeah, anyway. So I told him, I was like, bro, you would have been making it, bro. You would have been able to get a job in something.
They took care of business. And granted, it was
big.
business they should have taken care of, right?
Why? Because he didn't remember.
One, I told you guys,
Why?
I didn't want to lose to
Because
Cleveland.
the way that I look.
As much as I don't want to lose to Houston
I
either,
hate so much.
I'll let you guys know, I don't have the fan on
I don't
today.
need it for people, but when I'm home,
It's like 60 something degrees. What's that temperature? Like 66 degrees?
My grandma be saying, "How do you fit so much food in your tiny body?" I was like, "I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It just it goes like that."
Right here, it's like 60 something degrees today, right? It hasn't broken 80 at all. Like we had one of those nice cool days, and I think this is everybody on the East Coast. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, right? As a New Yorker, right? Even though I live in Florida, I generally don't listen to Florida radio. I don't listen to Florida weather stations. I don't listen to Florida anything, to be honest with you. I lie. I kid. I think. I listen to local Florida hip hop stations once in a while, but mainly I listen to Hot 97. So you have to understand, I listen to Hot 97 for my music. I listen to ESPN New York for my sports, right? When I just want to put on radio to listen. So all of the news I get, all of the weather updates I get are for New York most of the time. But can I tell you, when I hear something peculiar that catches my eye, it makes me wonder what's happening down here, right? And no doubt, it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm listening to my morning show, right? Dave Rothenberg and Rick DiPito. Right? And I heard him talking about, hey, you must really like this weather. Right? It's really nice and brisk outside, right? Like got a nice little chill to it. And I'm like, damn. And they're talking about the chill in New York, right? And how there's been a significant drop that they can really, really feel. I wonder how it was feeling in my crib. First thing I do, right? Get out of bed. And that was my mistake. Because I was nice and cozy too. Right? I think I had the fan on. I may have had the AC on, but the AC hadn't came on in a while. Obviously, Knicks are still losing by 6 points. About 30 seconds left to go in the fourth. Go open up the window. As soon as I open up the window, right, there's that nice little breeze that comes through. Right, that starts hitting. I'm like, oh shit, right? Automatic shrinkage. Like, the wind just hit. I get back in bed and I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I regret it because I got that cozy feeling. I started getting that cozy feeling. You know when you nice and snuggled in the bed, right? You feeling all nice and warm. You think it's like, damn, I don't want to get out of this bed today. That happened to me this morning. I was like, ooh, this that cozy feeling. And I ain't gonna lie. I was a little upset that I didn't have a warm body with me, right? Like to get my smooch with on, you know what I mean, before the game has started. Like before the game started. I mean, before my day started. Like, I was like, that really would have made like the day go real, you know what I mean? Woke up a nice little light sweat before things get popping.
Dude,
But it was still a good night, though. I know you wonder, like, yo, how did we even get here, T? Sorry, let's have a table. Holy shit! Holy shit! You guys have no clue who I'm seeing right now. I am so excited. Yo, my sister. Yo, bring your ride over here, sir. Your ride. Hold on.
What's up, you?
What are you doing out here? You know ladies drink free soon, right?
I didn't know.
Ladies drink free. Maybe right now. 9 to 10? Is it 9 o'clock right now?
Close enough. Yeah, it's possible.
Ladies drink free right now.
It's 9:30.
Ladies, I'm not sure. Ladies drink free 9 to 10. Go get yourself a drink.
Yeah.
You know my dad, Knicks over here playing heart attack with us. I was just talking about how the Yankees took care of their job. I was really happy about the Yankees. I didn't want to talk bad about the Yankees. I couldn't have it. It's okay. Like, so let me understand that it's okay for the Mets to lose in the first round, right? That's not Yankee standards. We can't have that happening. It's same thing though, right? Ironically, same thing like Giants and Jets. Like if they both were in the playoffs, right? It would be a lot more understandable that the Giants get past the first round than the Jets do. Like it's a little bro. I wouldn't even be upset if somebody was like, you know what, the Jets are supposed to get knocked out in the first. I'd be like, you know what, fuck you, but you're right.
It's true.
Yankees, Mets, same thing. Oh, I'm so happy to see. It's been so long.
It's been a long time. I'm gonna grab that drink.
Alrighty, I'll see you in a few. So they end up winning 5-1. Right? They win 5-1 and they advance. And currently right now they're taking on the Houston Astros. And this is where things get shaky, right? Because there's two sides of the sports fan, right? There's the fan that says, damn. The logical fan, right? The complete logical fan that says, damn, we get Houston again. Houston is a slightly better team than us. This may be a tough matchup this year. Ever since their cheating debacle, they seem to have really taken that to heart and really improved themselves. Even though they were a good team before their cheating.
That's what I'm saying.
And then there's the irrational fan. That's like, yo, fuck that, B. I want these cats. That's exactly what I want. I want Houston. I want to go through Houston. That's how I want to get my dub. And it's a little irrational, right?
They felt that, and it makes me happy.
As much as I would like to go through them, I would be okay if I didn't. But to go through them would make this even more bittersweet. To go, Bobby, what's poppin', B?
What's up? I just want to say what's up, Clutch Start.
Why'd you come this way?
I don't know.
Like, come show me some love. Like you on the other side of the camera. Like, on the side of the, I gotta reach over. Like, I'm being split. What's going on, Pippin? What's good? You see how we do. It's game day. You see how we do. See how we do.
Both of our teams are getting stopped.
Yo, I'm about to ask you. What's the score over there? Who y'all playing tonight? Milwaukee?
No, we're playing the Bulls. We're getting work.
Oh, the Bulls?
Oh, the Knicks came back.
They did. They were down by 15. Yeah, they came back a little bit. We're going to see if they can close. That's good. I feel that's going to be the Knicks' MO, is that they're going to have, like, bad halves, and then because it's a Tom Thibodeau team, they're not going to give up. They're going to fight back. But sometimes they're going to fight back, but their arms are going to be too short to box with guards, you know? Fight back. 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 You laughing at me? Okay.
I mean, you're funny, and I love your podcast. But no, I wasn't like, I was laughing with you. There you go. That's
Oh, man. Right. So, you know, since we're talking about basketball, right? Let's continue to march forward, right? Let's continue to march forward and move straight over. Right? So we had the kickoff to the NBA season yesterday, right? And what we got was Yankees.
To like 6, to like more than 6.
What I said I was going to do. What we ended up getting was
So then after that,
Boston and Philly and Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers. And can I tell you that
so then all I learned was
before the game started,
and ginger,
Anthony Davis broke his foot
and Sprite, shit like that, right?
symbolically. You know how he saw you put your foot in your mouth? He put his foot in his mouth and he broke it. And this is something that only somebody as fragile as Anthony Davis could do. Only someone as fragile as Anthony Davis can put their own foot in their own mouth and break it. But that's him. He's a special talent. That's why these are the greatest athletes in the world. Because they can do things that nobody else can. Now, I remember hearing that interview, right? Because it was the day before, if I can't remember, I don't know if it was the day before the game or early in that day. And they interviewed Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis goes, and he asked him how they feel about that upcoming game of the season. Anthony Davis goes out of his way to say, our first 2 games are against championship contenders. It's always a good feeling to ruin a ring ceremony.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah, I know.
Excuse me? It's always a good day to ruin a ring ceremony. I don't think you were supposed to say that out loud. Like Anthony Davis, my man, right? You've been in the game long enough, B. Like you've been doing this for a while. Why are you giving the champs bulletin board material on ring night? Because it normally is. Now listen, you know what? Anthony Davis almost had a point there, right? Normally, on ring night, you may be able to catch the champs slipping, right? They have a little hangover. They take these little lackadaisical. So you may be able to catch them slipping on ring night, right? They're a little too euphoric, right? All of that champagne that they were popping months ago, all of those bubbly feelings start coming back. So you can catch them slipping unless you gave them a reason to focus. That's exactly what Anthony Davis did. He gave them a reason to focus. He gave them their reason to be like, oh, because Anthony Davis ain't bold enough to be like, oh, it's a good day to ruin a ring ceremony. Oh, no. That ain't Anthony Davis talk. That's only talk befitting of a king. So we know who said that. So we know that isn't something that Anthony Davis is saying. That isn't something that Anthony Davis believes to happen. That's their marching orders. That's their rally cry. That's what's been motivated. What's going on, Pip? That's what's been motivated now until they got ready to play the Warriors. It's a good night to ruin a ring ceremony. And did you see that ring? Ooh, what a ring that was. I'm saying, you know what? No, these rings only get better and better. These rings get meaner and meaner every time. This ring is tough, B. I mean, it's tough. Unflawed. Like when you look at this ring, you better put a pair of shades on. Talk to me.
Oh, hey. Hi. You're the one that held my door.
Yes.
Can I ask you for a favor?
What's up?
May you please go inside and just tell one of the ladies I get paranoid and I get anxiety and I don't
Oh shit.
Well, that's a perfect way to
So
overcome your fear.
So here we go. So Anthony Davis, like I said, he ends up.
No, that's even rude. So you just,
Now,
what cologne?
luckily for Anthony Davis,
Dior.
he actually played a good game, right? Because if he made that bold proclamation and then came out and laid an egg, we'd really be shitting on him right now. But right now, this is a light hazing. Yes, this is light. This is light work. I'm not going full ham on him, right?
Okay.
I'm not taking him completely through the ringer.
On her tab.
On my tab.
On your tab.
On my tab.
I ain't putting him completely through the ringer. What I'm doing right now, I'm just pointing out like this. It's not something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to know better. You should know better, AB. You're a 10-year professional. You're a half a champion. You should know better that on ring night you don't give the champs billboard material. You don't give them material to focus on. Now you got Steph out there putting you through the ring and got you looking silly. They over there. You got Draymond Green throwing lobs to Kaminga. Speaking of Draymond Green walking into the studio, walking into the stadium, looking like straight money, looking like he about to be the villain of the night, looking like he was about to be like, riddle me this, LeBron James. What do you call a bald-headed man who used to have 4 rings? Like, you understand? Like that, he came out there looking like the Riddler. He came out there looking like one of the ultimate villains in the world. And you know what? They beat him like that too. Like they beat him as if he needed to call him the Justice League. He was like, you know what? This is Batman here. Superman, we need you. Green Lantern, we need you. Wonder Woman, we need you. Sorry, she's over there rushing, handling some business. Like Flash, we need you, but he's retired. Like we need you all.
You guys good for you. I'm Cal. You have a commercial break or you always on?
I do have commercial breaks, but they're not very long.
Yeah.
And I talk through 2 of them. You can sit wherever you want to sit. Whatever you want to sit here.
So I jacked you up for a little bit.
Huh. Over here.
I think the
It's
guy
okay,
was
it's
just
just us
like,
two.
fuck this shit.
It's just us two. It's just us two. Good. Actually going to an art show this
You
week.
said my Golden State Warriors yesterday.
Kick it ass. But you're Golden State Warriors. I thought your team was right here.
Next. I mean, yeah, by blood, but you know, when they're not playing, I gotta cheer. That's what messing around waiting on them.
You're telling me
That's true. That's true too.
They really giving up.
like 4 minutes. And
They're trying. They're trying to be competitive. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, they trying to give them a run. They started off with a 15. Yes, you can, of course.
Do you work? Yes. I'm so sorry. He was so
Oh.
You need another one?
Well,
Random in there.
T,
Shots of James.
T,
Thank you.
when you come back and get this, can you bring me one too?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, every Wednesday since last year now. We've been right here, Mighty Sports Podcast, doing our thing. Trivia's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, you
Listen,
want me
trivia is
to
about
go
50
and
minutes
go
away.
with
So you guys start getting people inside and start them to come out here. We gonna have the trivia going on at about 10:37.
I don't
We got a trivia segment that comes up. They be doing a segment
Want me
here.
to go grab
I
a
just
few people?
wanted,
We'll give them some time. We'll give them some time.
You said that
We'll give them a little bit more time.
being
Because
nice.
you know the prize for the trivia are doobie snacks.
But when I asked you to go inside and tell the nice
Pick one to go.
waitress
Oh.
that
I didn't bring any of the big ones. Those ones are so.
it couldn't be
It's funny that you talk about that now.
Tell me, and being honest with you that I was
Well,
gonna have
we'll
anxiety.
bring in that promo right about now. So what we have coming up pretty soon, right? Actually, in a couple of days. Actually, in 3 days. 3 days? 2 days. On Friday, is an event called In Art We Lust 3. And
Heard about that.
yeah, so
It's over at Coral Springs Art Center.
yeah, Coach Smith for the Arts. Yeah. So we've been doing a raffle. We were doing a raffle for that event for like the last 6 weeks. And we just actually gave away the tickets on Friday.
Yeah.
Last Friday. We finally announced the winner. I don't think the winner knows yet because I haven't called him.
I think she's bringing. I think he said something.
Oh, I just saw the waitress.
Okay. Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I figured
for everybody that
Thank you,
doesn't know yet, In Art We Lust 3 is an immersive female showcase. Right, it's going to be benefiting the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Right, it's going to represent some of the local talents in South Florida. Right, you're gonna have musicians, DJs, raffles, vendors, live body art. So when you come out to the event, you'll be able to meet some of South Florida's most brilliant talents, and also take away some art that's gonna go to a good cause. And we've already given out the raffle tickets, so that's what it is. But you still can get your tickets on the website if you go to thecenterscs.com and use the promo code ART22.
Have you ever felt like you had to just set up in one person?
Yeah, I was inside for a while. Like I was inside for a little while, and then
Got to
no, because he was willing to. Listen, he was willing to cut off the inside music,
Yeah.
right? Because he had a DJ. He was willing to cut off the inside music,
You had to set up
and
one person.
I was willing to have him do that, but then I mean, still felt kind of weird in a way. So I just wasn't using these videos. Like I just couldn't share it. Like, you couldn't catch it live. You just couldn't catch the podcast. And then one day he had a birthday party going on, and the birthday party had a DJ or whatever. So I couldn't be inside. So I came outside. And ever since, I'm like, yeah, I'm for being out here. This is the move. This is where I need to be, like all day long. So eventually, then I got a tip. So I was like, it's gonna rain out here. I was lucky that for like the first 2 months I did it out here. It didn't rain. Actually, it almost didn't rain for like a whole year. I was out here. And when they finally rained, I was like, this is perfect.
This is dope.
Thank you. I'll keep trying to get bigger and bigger, bigger and tougher and tougher.
Yeah.
Make it hard for the people not to see me. It's working. It's coming along. It's coming along. So you guys make sure that you go ahead and get your tickets to In Art We Lust 3. You guys, it's gonna be an event that you're not gonna want to miss. And as a bonus, I may be doing my show from there. Maybe. You guys don't know yet. We'll let you know. But if I do, it's gonna be a surprise. And the only way for you to find out is for you to be there. And she already started telling you guys, I'm gonna have some breast cancer inspired duties next. And listen, go on my page, you'll see what I'm talking about. I share with you guys on the podcast, I share it on the page as well. Right? Let's continue to move forward, right? Let's continue to march on. Right? Because
You mean the old one?
actually, you know, I'm not marching on quite yet. I'm not done with these Lakers. I'm not doing Anthony Davis. I'm not quite done with these Golden State Warriors guys, right? I'm really not. Because as you missed, what I started off saying is that Anthony Davis has to be. Thank you. And I really meant one of those. I was gonna take a shot with you.
One of these.
One of those.
Sorry, I had to. I'm not really supposed to be.
I know. That's. Oh man, that's. Oh shoot, next time she comes, I'm gonna have to come back and come on, and talk about Sharky as well. Right, listen, Anthony Davis, he put his foot in his mouth. He came up before the game, and he said, "This would be this is a good day to ruin a ring ceremony." And I'm like, does that?
Man, she hasn't been playing
He barely plays, but also like that. A ring ceremony, I get it. Every once in a while, you can catch the team that gets the ring ceremony. They're a little too euphoric, right? I get it. But you know when you don't get them caught slipping? It smells nice, by the way. But you know when you don't get them just keeps hitting my nose like, what is that? You know when they do hit, when you get them bulletin boards, when you give them a reason to focus, you give them something to rally around. Like, we understand, like, you guys have been preparing each other for the whole time since the moment the schedule came out. Right? So we know that you should be prepared, Lakers. But you still got beat by 14 points. Right? Golden State Warriors supposed to come out here and like, we got this. Putting up shots, hell happy. Feeling all bubbly again. Look at those rings. You see those rings, like, oh shit. Like, you understand, like, I had to put my glasses on watching us, and where my shades at? Like, I had to put my sunglasses at night. And then it had components, and it twisted and turned, and you could find a secret message inside the hidden message. It's hidden in the clouds. I was like, what is going on here? Like, they had 7 championships in 9 tails. He did his thing. And him and Anthony Davis both played well. That's the reason why Anthony Davis, they don't shoot him so bad. He don't get the big kibosh. Right? Like, he gets the little spoon, but he don't get the big kibosh. Right? But because Anthony Davis, 27.
The only thing I post when I'm down there is like drink.
Patrick Beverly is a long-term sample size person. It's like, it's really hard to see Patrick Beverly in game 1, and all you see is somebody being antagonistic, like.
That's what I missed.
It's like he's doing shit.
What are we talking about?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep at the ceremony. I thought I was going to be. I had to watch this game the next day. I had to watch the game today. I thought I was gonna be awake, but I'm sitting there in the chair watching this, trying to watch this game. So I started acting like a newborn baby over there. I was just over there. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to fight that. I told myself maybe I'm gonna fight this and maybe I'm gonna stay up until like halftime. But I was like, no, I can't do it. Halftime is I'm not gonna make it till halftime. I'm gonna fully work back out soon. So I got cozy inside the bed and I was like, you know what's gonna be a wrap? I'm watching this the next day. Make sure you guys like, share, and follow. Wherever you listen to the podcast. Don't forget to watch the podcast everywhere. That's on Twitter. That's on YouTube. That's on podbean. That's on Facebook. That's on Pandora. That's on TuneIn Radio. That's on Apple. That's on Apple Music. That's on Amazon Music. It's on Google Podcasts. Did I really say Pandora? Did I say TuneIn Radio? I say that I'm missing one. Spotify. We're there too. I know you guys got one of those streaming services. Between Pandora, Spotify, and Google thing or whatever that Apple one I just said, I know you guys got one. Make sure you guys go like But you can make sure you guys go like and share the podcast. I would appreciate it. It's at MyT Sports. MYT
Heard
Sports.
it here first. MyT Sports.
And ladies, don't forget to make sure you come down to Sharky's, folks. Between 9 and 10 on Wednesday evenings. Ladies drink free. You get your free drink? She got her free drink. Right? Ladies drink free from 9 to 10, and then from 10 to 12 is 50% drink. So 2 for 1s. Listen, from here on out, it's ladies' night at Sharky's on Wednesdays. We're doing it big, and we make sure we give you a reason to come out. Not just come out and see the show. Like, the show's bonus. You go inside, you go see DJ Scepter. You go inside, you get yourself a couple drinks. You dance, you do your cha-cha. You come out here, you talk your shit, you get your drinks, you have a good time. It's hump day. And then you go home and you squeak.
Thank you. You heard it here first. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate Sharky.
Now, let's see. I talked about in Art We Love 3. Let's see if I can make a phone call, right here live on the podcast. See if we can get the winner on the air. Nope, not us. I thought I had his number. Let's see if we can get him on the air.
I was still allowed to go out. I didn't give no fucks, but I wasn't allowed to use the car. Make sure I got to.
Winner.
Oh, it was you.
Hello, Victor.
Where's my
Hello, is this
time?
Victor?
Hey, where's my time?
I'm looking for Victor.
Oh, all right. I got my where's my mic?
Hello, yes, I'm looking for Victor.
Yeah.
No, I think I
didn't know you. I didn't know this was your. No,
Sorry,
now
I
I'm
see it.
coming. No, now I'm coming. I didn't know it was yours.
Four,
Right?
not 7.
Whatever.
That's what it is.
And now I can't get in that way. I'm coming in the other way. Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's go to
I'm gonna have more people call in the next 2 minutes. What is going on here? What is back here?
This is the Mighty Sports Podcast.
Do you want a shot?
Of course, I would love a shot.
What is your notes?
Oh, there's different notes.
Why do you use this purple and
Hey,
Every
podcast?
you're live right now on the air.
Right now.
You're live on video, and you're live on.
The blue eyes. They all want the blue eyes.
Is that what they want?
Look at you. We were just tapping through.
So yeah, we're live right now. That's what everybody sees. You can see us live on YouTube and on Twitch. And you can hear us live just about anywhere. Now, what was that?
We were talking about Tom's supposed to talk about
76ers fan. You want to get going on that shit?
Like, I don't
You want to get going on that? So, if the Sixers traded James Harden, Martin, you hear this right now?
Wait, so wait,
To a whole new level. All of a sudden,
Well,
people are going to start
I
listening.
got a question.
If the Sixers
Wait,
traded,
before you go there, I got a question for you. Am I about to hear some beard on beard crime? Okay, continue. That's all I wanted to know.
That's actually, I'm impressed. That's a good. That's a good. My beard versus James Harden. That beard on beard. But if the Sixers traded James Harden for Russell Westbrook,
Continue.
what team ends up better, the Lakers or the Sixers?
The Lakers.
And the Lakers will end up with 43 wins, an old ass, worn out LeBron. You think you don't think you think James Harden, LeBron, and Anthony Davis will work out?
That wasn't your question. You asked if I thought they would be any better if you added James Harden to that team and exchanged it for Russell Westbrook.
Yes,
And my answer,
a trade for
and yes, James Harden would make that team
the Lakers better.
Yes.
LeBron would never tolerate that. He would never
He can't-
tolerate. No
Okay,
way.
He's not winning with Russell Westbrook right now. I'm sorry. The term "let Russ cook," his cooking tastes like shit. If Jordan Ramsay was judging his cooking, he'd be like, "That is the biggest piece of crap I have ever tasted in my life." You understand? Let Russ cook. That is the blandest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's not stripping. I feel like give me that shot.
That's my shot. Fuck out of here.
Do you want to talk hockey?
Not at all. Unless you want to talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning, who has the pedophile up there named Ian Cole, who's over there molesting young women. If you want to talk about him, a lot of people don't know about
I
him.
would rather not talk about child molesters.
But I mean, if you, that's the
how are you?
that's the only hockey star I'm going to talk about.
I'm fun. He just likes to yell and make us fun.
Me? Oh, listen.
He's just Stephen A 2.0 right
Listen,
here.
listen, I got big pod energy. That's what I come with. I got the sweatpants on. I'm feeling like The Rock right now. Can you smell what my tea is?
I can't. I'm not going to ignore it.
That's my bowl. So let you guys know, I do sports trivia. I'm going to be doing some sports trivia in just about 40 minutes. I'm going to do some sports trivia. The prize for sports trivia, if you get the answers right, are doobie snacks.
This is what I felt sorry.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You think like, does it mean that kind of doobie snack? Is Ruby Roo? Yes, that Ruby Roo. We got that for you. So if you guys stick around, in 32 minutes now, we'll be doing some sports trivia for you guys. Oh, we're going to talk about this. Thank you for that topic. I appreciate you. Russell Westbrook versus a beer. You know what's funny? I was going to talk about Russ. Because what does that say right here? Russ can't cook.
He's struggling. I can't.
But it's not just Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson can't cook either. Exactly. Any athlete right now with the name Russ is not cooking. They keep saying, let Russ cook. Let Russ cook. I'm sorry. If you just put salt and pepper on your chicken, you can't cook.
You also, but that's tough because you also have Nathan. I mean, like coaching on Denver, ridiculous as well, right? So that's a whole other ball game.
That was a problem. One game. Remember, that was a problem. One game, and then that's when you gotta let Russ free. You gotta let Russ cook. Came into handy. And since then, we've gotten 16-7, 10-11, 12-9, 16-9 in prime time when all of the eyes are watching in the world. He puts up the most horrible games we've ever seen out of Denver. He needs to get off that peyote. If you can't handle your weed, stop smoking.
Hey, hey, look. Oh, at the same time, when they shut down the Chargers, I mean, that wasn't a bad game. They took them to overtime. They took them to OT. Chargers, Broncos, we expected that to be like, hey, they're going to fail just like the last prime time that Russ.
So for the last couple of years, Russell Wilson has been maybe in top 5 of MVP voters.
Hey, wait.
Right?
We're waiting for the sports trivia.
Oh, it's coming soon. It's almost here.
Who win besides us?
If you want to play some sports trivia, pick, but I'm doing some sports trivia
You
in
guys
30
know
minutes.
sports
I give away
trivia?
doobie snacks if you get the answers right. All right, don't you go nowhere.
I'm waiting for that, but I'm just.
Listen,
Go on.
Listen.
I know.
I'm being nice. You know I'm nice. I'm aggressive by nature. I'm Jamaican. This is how we talk. You understand?
You're not in my nature. Not because I hate you.
What did Bernie Mac say? We just talk. I ain't gonna do shit to you.
Not because I hate you. Yeah, I hear you.
Like we talking sports over here.
I hear that too. Again, yeah, you're gonna have to.
478.
There you go.
7986. Gotta mute myself. Same number.
I think I'm gonna say that because I mean,
Like so,
really,
they gave Russ the reins. They did, and he hasn't been vibing since.
But it's so tough because
Georgia's game. Remember, okay, this is what I was getting at. And I take back Russ has been in top 5 of voting because I don't think he's gotten an MVP vote, and that's been one of the issues they've had for him in the last couple of years. But he's been considered one of the more elite quarterbacks, one of the quarterbacks that come back. I'm not saying he hasn't, but there's a big butt coming.
I agree. There's a lot
We're talking about making the stallion kind of stuff. We're talking about a pinky level sized butt here coming up.
There
right?
you go. There you go. All right. Okay, we're here to for the shocker.
Right,
let's go.
and I'm gonna still leave that to the side. Right,
I hear that.
we're gonna deal with the front first, and then we're gonna turn it around.
Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
Russell Wilson has been talked about as in the class of the elites of the elites, right?
He is.
And
Even Channing Crowder
he's been putting up a winning percentage.
He called him a Hall of Famer. Channing Crowder.
He has a
his own
he's had a high.
podcast. He's on the pivot, and he said, but he gives him shit about he's like, hey.
So to be fair,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I hate Tom Brady. So
Fair
to be
enough.
fair,
Fair enough.
the same question we asked about Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Was it him or the coach?
Well,
right?
again,
I'm
it's
gonna-
a little of both. I think. Well.
Okay, in a sense, yes.
Well.
In a sense, yes,
Is
these are
it?
both.
Because
But also, you can see one is a true leader of men, and one can lead his team to wins.
True.
It's not happening in Russell Wilson's case.
But yes.
Geno Smith has looked like the Russell Wilson that we used to talk
Geno
about.
911, yeah.
Geno-
Geno 911.
No, look
yeah,
at Geno's
I agree.
numbers. Geno's
In
numbers.
Seattle, with
Exactly.
yes, no,
in
I
Seattle
agree
with
with that.
Pete Carroll,
I agree with that.
Russell Wilson looks like the Geno Smith without Pete Carroll.
Exactly, but it all has to come together, right? And so, look,
Not that
Tom-
bad.
no,
you don't turn into a backup quarterback.
and Tom Brady doesn't. I mean, he was a backup quarterback in Michigan. He was a backup quarterback in Michigan. He doesn't. Drew Bledsoe goes down. Bledsoe,
Oh, shit.
Bledsoe, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's close as that shit. Yeah, there you go. Return of the Mac. I hear it.
Lightest shit that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Bro,
But
I like it.
Only and you only get like in the more by
I do
business.
have things.
You're the 2 million fan.
Listen, I couldn't wait for basketball to start. Like, while everybody else is like, oh, it's too early. Like, we're still in football. No.
That was baseball, too. Yeah,
For the
oh,
moment,
yeah.
we were in preseason. I was like, oh, yeah, basketball. I'm over here doing jump. I'm over here jump open in the room. Like, I gotta get my cardio up. I love that. I grew up playing basketball. I
That's the thing. When you play basketball, bro, like me, man.
play basketball for my school. I play basketball for my base.
You
Yo, I love it.
shit. You don't.
Because I
did that.
Come on, Knicks. So, we gotta, okay.
You got
For
it. Hey,
the reason why I'm distracted, the New York Knicks are currently in a 1-point game, 106-105 against the Memphis Grizzlies. There's 28.9 seconds left to go, and Memphis currently has the ball. I'm going to be distracted for about the next 18 and a half minutes, because that's how long it's going to take for 28 seconds to pass.
Oh, John Morant has it. John Morant has it in his hand.
I love me some John Morant, too.
Hey,
But
good.
is that RJ
Good.
Barrett
That's
on here?
good.
Is that RJ Barrett on here? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Smack the ground, baby.
Oh,
Smack the
what's he
ground.
gonna do with it? What's he gonna do?
Oh,
Oh, pick.
He said, pick.
Oh, Daniel Brady.
Ouch, scoop.
Ouch, John. What you gonna do, John? Oh, he called me.
I blame Julius Randle.
He said, call me.
Julius Randle.
Wow.
Julius
He said,
Randle left
call
him out to
me.
dry.
He said, call me.
Julius Randle left him out to dry. Fucking.
He said, call me. He said, call me.
See?
That's
I'm
That's
tipped
tough.
off.
Look at that. Look at that.
Whether they win or they lose, I'm
Well, that's a pick. That's a good pick. That's a, oh.
And he's lucky he didn't get the N1.
No, he didn't get that
No,
one.
he's lucky. No, I see he's lucky. I mean,
yeah.
Julius Randle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See that?
Should have been there one. Should have been there one.
In other scenarios,
But a good no call. But a good no call.
Nah, man.
I like the no call. No, I like the no call. I like
Julius
the no call.
Randle, you have to call him out on that. You have to let him know that pick is coming. Go over that. Yo, he went
No,
straight
but-
solid to that pick. He didn't even know it was coming. Nah, man.
No call.
Yeah,
No call. Hey.
I'm not talking about the foul. I'm not talking about the foul.
Have a great night. Good night. Good luck.
I'm not talking about the foul. I'm not talking about the no call of the foul. Like, I'm talking about Julius Randle on that help defense. He didn't help his man out. He left RJ out to dry. He should have called him out for that pick. I helped out with that pick call. Or wedge better. Like, god damn. Do something. Like, nigga, help me. We're gonna give it to some. See, so who they have on the floor? They got Brunson. We got Julius Randle. We have RJ Barrett. Derrick Rose on the floor. Is Evan on the floor? That is Evan. That is okay. We got Jalen Brunson inbounding. Oh! Oh!
Sure, Rue.
Oh! Was that RJ?
No, nah, it wasn't that.
No! Oh, that's reddish! That's reddish! Come get some! Gang! Mixtape! Yo! I don't even know how much playtime he had all day! Hey, yo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! seconds. Let's go. Look at that. Lost the big man. Brook Lopez. Is that Brook Lopez?
Oh, wow.
Woo! With the defender closing out and everything too.
They even give it.
I know that's a good set play. That's a good one set play. See, and they say Tom Thibodeau don't know how to win good sets. That's a good set play. Okay. Woo. Okay. Got 3 seconds left. 2.8. What was that? 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
That's a lot of time. I told you guys to be distracted for the next 18 minutes.
Go.
And you know what's weird too? I kind of accept that we may lose this game because of who we're playing.
Hey, look, they done lost the people. When you said 105, 106, it has to be tied.
I said this in the beginning of the show that this is like if they played well, this is gonna be one of those games. Even if they lost, and you as a coach be like, you know what? At least they played well. It's gonna have all those good, all those
It's
participation awards to hand out.
Early in the season, it's gonna be a good one.
It also sound like John Morant should have been most valuable, not most valuable. He should have been most what was it?
Alright, man. They ninja that, man.
Let's see. They inbound the ball. They got John Morant slashing.
Oh my God! Oh my! What they gonna give him? They gonna give him what they say?
Oh my God!
What they say? Charge?
Oh my God!
They say charge.
Oh my God!
Hey, you saw that height? I don't know. I want you to see. I didn't see no points
Oh
on
my
the board.
God!
I didn't see no points on the
Oh
board.
my God!
Oh, they
Oh
tried to
my
call a
God.
charge, baby.
They
No, you
caught
see
him
that? Look,
splashing.
because
Were you
Buddy
there?
John played,
Were
he
you
started
there?
to-
Were you there? Oh my God! Oh
And he
my
still
God!
made that, bro. He still made that.
Yo, and he's
Oh,
yo, it was a
they gave
charge.
a
It was a
Okay,
charge.
all right,
It didn't
overtime.
count.
Overtime.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Overtime.
God!
Overtime.
Yo,
Boy, they
John
made-
Morant's the truth, man. I can't
Yo,
even front.
he made that.
He
He
made
saw that
it.
contact.
He
He saw that all from the hip. Man,
God.
oh.
Jesus.
Hey, Nick.
Y'all there?
You got it. All right, here we go.
I can't even take my shot
Good
yet.
to see you, brother.
Nice and shit.
Oh, let's see. Till next time. Pull up on you next Wednesday.
All right.
Hey.
I'll be here.
All right, be safe, my love.
Okay, I gotta get back into the sports now. Jeez, I'm still stuck on this last second shot. Oh my God. You guys don't understand too. The Knicks were down by 15. They were down by 15 in the beginning of the third. They reduced it down to a 10-point game at the beginning of the fourth. A 5-point game halfway through that. And now we're talking about overtime. And Russ still can't cook. See, you know what's so hard? Like, I love both Russes. I love Russell Wilson. I love Russell Westbrook. But both of them look like they're washed up. They both look like they're washed. I don't know what either one of them. Russell Wilson may have more of an opportunity to gain back his career or to bounce back because it just may be timing and chemistry. But he's losing his team fast. That's the bad thing about it. He may not get the time that he needs to get his team back because this is now 3 weeks in a row. You see horrific body language, bad body language from his team. You see them side-eyeing him like, this nigga's cooking? Like, I could have got myself an MRE for this. I could have went to the corner store and picked up a bag of chips and a sub and did better than this. Like,
Can we not tell them that?
Yeah, second spot.
everybody's coming out. I know y'all not coming out, but y'all coming out for DJ Scepter.
No, seriously. I feel like
You missed it, you know that, right?
What?
Ladies drink free from 9 to 10.
I got it straight, so.
What?
Ladies drink free from 9 to 10.
Where are you going? Okay.
But it's half off right now, too.
Oh, thanks for telling me. No, I just
22 years.
I have social anxiety, so I only feel comfortable around certain people.
Well, I'm mad.
No, I know.
Yeah.
You just do.
We don't video.
I know. It's just, now you know people that I work with.
It's my friend, but what do you do?
I just
And can people still like get your services if they need to? Reserve your services if they need to?
like I work
And how can they do so?
Instagram, back chat, and higher time. gosh, you're so kind of fun.
This is what I do. You come around my show, I'm gonna promote my friend's business. Yes, every single Wednesday I'm live at 8:07 p.m. to 11:07.
Okay.
All right, nice seeing you too.
What
I don't know
does
what you know
Jeremy
what
look like?
All right, this game is back on. This game is back on. I was really trying to call out trivia winner. What did I do with
Yeah,
that?
I seen him passing by. I keep. Does he wear a hat? And it's always that.
Oh, his face is red.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah,
What did I just do with that?
I see it. I see him walk.
I think this is the right number.
No, I know who you're talking about. Who? No, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, her birthday just passed. Yeah, her birthday just passed. Yeah.
So Bree,
Somebody, I met somebody I work with.
who?
Matthew. Or should I say Mr. Matthew?
This gentleman right here in front of you?
You have to sorry. Mr. Matthew. I
Oh,
tell you my anxiety was here now.
oh, it just picked up?
Uh-huh. Mr. Matthew.
Do you need a relaxing
No,
agent?
that's, Jeremy.
Do you need a relaxing agent again?
I'm sorry.
No, it's just.
Do you need to relax your
I
mind
don't
and let your
need-
conscience be free?
Are you gonna go back and tell people like I'm here right now and what I'm doing? Because I'm so sorry. Oh my God, take me home.
I don't even remember your name.
Why are you so paranoid? Folks, we have trivia coming up in 26 minutes. No,
No,
16 minutes. I'm tripping.
My life outside of work is different from my life inside of work.
The trivia is coming up soon. Okay,
So like,
let's continue to move forward. Where were we anyway? We got so. Oh, and there goes Vic's
so if you show up
information.
at the center.
Did I dial the right number earlier?
I mean, no, you
I
can
definitely
say
did.
you know who I am.
Vic's number is not working. How am I supposed to give a president? How am I supposed to give a gift to somebody if their number isn't working?
It's okay. It's just
We may have to pick ourselves a new winner.
because you said that.
Dude!
Can I call him too?
Can you? Why are you so nervous right now?
Live?
Yes, I'm still live.
Can you hear me online?
I'm pretty sure they can hear you in the background freaking out for meeting a coworker.
Not even a coworker, dude. I haven't worked there in 5 years.
Oh, tell me with my soccer skills. I know my soccer skills.
I have not worked there in 5 years, and she's still freaking out.
I don't understand what's going on right now. Like,
No, don't call me ma'am. I'm not
listen, just assume if they're at Sharky's, they're doing the same exact thing that you're doing.
free.
Why is he looking all ginger? He took a hot shower, he's just tired.
See
So
how
he's just a little tired. Okay.
that's how we can talk.
Thank you.
Don't ever
He
get
goes,
off.
it's the Tuesday. It's the Tuesday chase.
Thank
One, I haven't worked there in 5 years.
Man.
I will be
Oh,
ready.
yeah, he had a chase. Oh, that chase down block. He had a couple of them
He
last
just
year.
had one.
Oh, you just had one? Oh, that's what you just
The
had.
boy was right at the basket.
Am I that weird?
Just missed it.
Yes.
Hey.
RJ.
That's that Hersheystein guy, right?
I said I still did.
Let's get it tied 110 to 110. We'll continue to keep you guys updated. Like, listen, I told you, this one's going to be tough. This one's going to be tough, right? Because the Knicks are directly in a bomb burner, and I am on full distract mode, right? But you know what? We're going to make sure that we continue to give you guys the action, give you guys the sports at the same exact time, all right? Let's actually talk about something that caught my eye, right? And that was actually the shocking top 5 of right? When it comes to the NFL. We had a couple of players last week that a couple players, and a couple of seasons. I was just shocked that, you know what? You had a good game. And a foul? And a foul? Is that Michael Rappaport?
Hey, that man hurt in the team.
What should I listen to? You know what?
Where's the foul at?
Maybe download
No, I gotta
it.
tap on the elbow on the reach in.
one person that knows how to connect with me.
Russ gotta be
That
better
is,
than that.
guess who that is? Guess who that is?
Mix it.
Guess who that is?
There we go. Good job.
I played him.
Ball don't lie.
I played him the first time.
They gotta do something with Evan. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, that sucks.
He's a famous singer.
That sucks. He had him too. He faked them all out. He faked
Take the ball to the back.
He faked out like 3 of them. But see, he ain't an explosive guy like that, RJ. Like he's a Euro step guy.
I don't know, something
Look at
about
that.
him.
Just elevated over him like he wasn't even there. Just put the flow together. Shot by Bane. Shot by Bane. Pump fake.
It's the last one. Come on,
Let's
scrub.
go. All right, guys, you gotta push this ball.
Just
Let's go. That's my nothing. Come on, RJ. Get back on.
they touch that shit.
They had to see. They have to do better. They have to play. They have to play with the numbers on that one.
Hey, I'm gonna look for that shit on top 10. I swear to you, bro. That man went up there and kicked that ball, bro.
They gotta have to play with the numbers. Like they have fast break numbers. Again, they're in the fast break. Play the fast break right. There we go. There we go. See, but see, that's what RJ can't do. Just take the fast break and elevate. Cam Reddish is 6'9", 235, 240. Knicks fans everywhere want to see more playing time from Cam Reddish. I got sister.
Them niggas let them know, my boy, man.
I don't know what you was looking for, like in the back of your pants before you left, but it was there.
It
was definitely there.
I do.
Ooh, D3. Now why is Evan Fournier on him like that? That was almost a foul.
Bro, you saw me. I couldn't even go inside to where he
Good
You know the shot
Good
clock.
D.
You know the shot clock was low. You get up on it too. You know what I'm saying?
Still gotta be careful though. Gotta be careful.
But like,
Yeah, that part. Man, step to the fucking.
See, look,
ball,
see?
bro. You speak
This is
to
what
the-
RJ can't do. See? RJ just can't get to that circle right there and just take off. They need to play more Cam Reddish.
So look, right? You know what, RJ Barrett? I feel that nigga lost his confidence when he came out the gate in the start. Like all that shit was nothing. That nigga was doing all that.
but I know
He's not gonna get it this game when he first
No, I'm
came out.
talking about when he just
When he was drafted. Well, he had a bad leadership.
I'm just telling you. So look, so he ended up losing confidence and whatever more up. Bro, that's how he is. So look, we know there are plenty of niggas on the bench that have it. You know what I'm saying? One day they realize I have to do this shit is not what that's been in my mind. So they just go on the ball. Consistency.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Tyus, that's Tyus Jones there, bro.
Evan just hit a big 3.
That's Tyus.
I'll be at him 112, 45 seconds. Don't force it.
If you
Drive to the lane. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. See, that's a 4 shot. He forced that.
I thought he actually had it. He had enough time to look.
I would have preferred. Yeah, he should have tried driving to the lane. They haven't been able to guard him driving so far. He probably could have got an air one. Nah, this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. Bad matchup. Bad matchup. Come on. Come on, Hurricane. You gotta run to that. Fuck! That game's a wrap. You gotta run to the ball. Like, nah, see? Hurricane. Him, right there. That big Michael Rappaport looking fuck.
Sorry.
On that last loose ball, you see how lackadaisical he ran to the ball? On that last loose ball? The game is on the line. 8 seconds left. He's running to the ball like this. He should have been diving towards the ball. Get him out the game. Get him out the game. I'm sorry. Get him out the game. On a close game like this, you lackadaisical running to loose balls. They still can't catch him. Still can't catch him. Got my damn nerves. I said I was gonna be upset about this game, but yet I had to make myself upset.
He only passed it because he had to get it out to the afternoon.
Definitely upsetting me on this one. God damn it. I told myself I was gonna have no emotional attachments to this game.
Tyus.
Well, it wasn't even that.
I have an Aries that's an F.
That's a dagger. That was a dagger. But again, Evan Fournier, he's a horrible defender. Nobody's worried about him as a defender.
But the fella was in transition too, like the fella was more pristine.
No, remember? John Morant had the ball over there on the top right side of the paint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I tell you, so everybody was already closing on the basket.
No, there was no transition. There was no transition. He was over there. He was over there.
Yeah, but look, So look, he break off the right and that's his first defender, right?
Oh.
Comes down to the middle.
Against Snowcat.
No, you didn't see the play.
No, not that right straight where Tyler shoot the free.
No, what happened was that Evan Fournier is on John Moran. RJ Barrett came up to help, right? So when they came up to help, they're still kind of getting back in rotation. They left Tyus open on rotation. Evan Fournier's supposed to be the closeout man.
The only thing that can go from hindsight, and like,
They missed both.
don't judge me.
They missed both.
Don't judge me because I worked very hard without a therapist to get through my fucking.
They missed. Oh
And
damn.
I'm not-
They just giving the Knicks chances.
It's
Sorry,
higher than mine.
I can't even talk about what's coming up right now until this game gets out of the way. And then when this game gets out of the way, I'm probably gonna go straight into trivia.
I mean, the cops did say that I put myself in a
There's a
situation.
timeout right now. About what's this? 4 seconds left to go in the game. Minute and 15 seconds. 1:15. We go from Bristol. 112 for the New York Knicks. Knicks have a possession. No timeouts. No fouls to give. No. Memphis got one foul to give. So if Memphis won, they can actually stop this clock right here. Oh shit! What's going on? And I seen you too. You was like right there.
I know the other people.
I did a little.
Yeah, you missed the free drinks, right?
I'll do that shit for that.
Well, just potting. Watching the Knicks game. It's supposed to be potting, but I can't focus right now as the Knicks are in a close game. The moment you pass this, you know.
It's not that. It's just mentality.
Love you too. I'll see you inside when I wrap up.
No. My dad had a belt.
I'll be doing some sports trivia in about like 15 minutes if you'd like to play along. In my sports trivia, I give away doobie snacks here to get the answers right.
Four quarters equals. My grandma whooped my ass so bad because
So anybody that's in there at like 10:37, I'll be doing my sports trivia.
talking about like fucking like being we're talking
It happens every single Wednesday, 90 minutes into the program. We
and
do sports
she was
trivia.
telling me
You do your thing, man.
We don't do nothing. I'm trying to move on. Right now, the Knicks have me too captivated. Like, my audience, they get it. My people, they get it. Like, I should be told what them right now. Right now, all they get is my raw reaction to the Knicks over there trying to win it, and they missed it. They fucking missed it. Okay, it's right. You guys got my undivided attention. Okay, let's take this goddamn shot.
my dad is asking instead of leaving his job to get a better job and get more, and he has that man has
I didn't pick my drink. I don't know what I just drank.
and he has the
She
potential.
was delicious.
He just
I'll be back, bro.
Chaser.
Right?
Chaser.
So he doesn't want to leave, right? And now that
All right, folks. Let's get back into the sports, right? Let's get directly back into the sports. Let's get back to where we left off. We was in so many different topics, right? We were talking about the Lakers, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. We were talking about the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson. Right, both Russes so far have been disappointed. Right, but to go back to the Lakers a little bit, right? And I know that's a couple of ways away. Let's go back to the Lakers a little bit.
And I'm paying.
The Lakers are gonna have their work cut out for them. And I feel like this has been one of the most trying times of LeBron James' career. He's trying to get this Lakers team to win. Now we all know that they got a championship in the bubble, but we all know the circumstances behind that. It was Anthony Davis that was unhealthy. That ended up only getting healthy because they had that 3-month layoff. Basically, the Hornets had off season and they dragged across the finish line. So we know that it was trying to. They had their own trials and tribulations, right, and their own different obstacles. I'm just trying to get back.
I'm looking at my surroundings. I gotta keep alert.
I'm just trying to get back into winning ways. Now, They didn't make the playoffs the first year LeBron James was there. They won the championship the second year, and then I think was last year the third year. I think last year's the third year, and again they didn't make the playoffs again. So we're talking about it may be 3 out of 4 years, right? Or 3 out of the years that so far LeBron James has been with the Lakers that he may not make the playoffs. The West doesn't get any easier. Not just the West, their own division doesn't get easier. Now, we're talking about the Lakers here, right? That's that whole Cali area. So we're talking about the Clippers. We're talking about the Golden State Warriors. We don't got to worry about the Sacramento Kings. We're also talking about the Phoenix Suns there. That's 3 legitimate teams in their own division they have to overcome just to try to make it into the playoffs or the play-ins. And then there's still Denver out there, right? And then there's still Minnesota. There's still Memphis. Right? There's definitely still Memphis. Right? Utah has officially given up their squad. Who knows what Portland is going to be? There's still New Orleans out there. I forgot about New Orleans and their young squad. So it isn't an automatic given that they're going to make it to the playoffs. Listen, if they make it, their team again looking at the play-in tournament. They'll make the postseason again, but they're looking at the play-in tournament. But like we saw last year, that play-in tournament isn't guaranteed for this Lakers team. And then what if they don't make the playoffs again? We know how the Lakers organization is. They're not going to take so many years of being in the gutter this way, especially when they have a superstar play. The only thing that makes this semi-okay for them is that they have a formula on how to still be relevant while you have an aging superstar. And they've done it now with Magic, and now they've done it with Kareem, Kobe, and now they're going to do it with LeBron. Magic's career kind of got short, so they didn't really didn't have to worry about the ending of it. The end was kind of abrupt. They did it right with the Lakers, right with Kobe's Lakers, and you see them still kind of doing it right with LeBron. Like they make the acquisition that they think they need, right? They bring in a Patrick Beverley, supposed to add a nastiness to them, but then there's still a disconnect with Russell Westbrook. It's still. Let's put it this way: if you're open, shoot it, right? You know that. But then there's also a philosophy. There's a reason why you're open, right? Like so. Listen, like that. I can't even say there's 2 sides to the coin. It's almost like a triangle. There's if I'm open, shoot it. But then if you're always open, right? Or if you're always open, there's a reason why you're always open. Next course, maybe you should pass it. Or drive to the lane. I don't know why Russ is now just a jump shooter anymore. But you know what though? Russ used to be just like John Morant. But we see that there's a disconnect now. He's no longer that guy. Don't know if it's age. Don't know if it's the system. Don't know if it's the team. If it's his teammates that restrict him as well. But we've heard from this Russ as well. Let Russ cook. But I'm sorry, Russ is burning everything that he touches. And it's been like this for a while now. Not just the Lakers. Like you understand, like the Houston experiment was horrible. The Washington experiment was horrible. Now, luckily for him, in both experiences, right? He ended up having a better second half to his season than he did the first half to his season, right? You haven't quite seen that turnaround. Now his numbers look almost decent, right? You see the effort there, right? You still see the double doubles, you see still the triple doubles, but it's the efficiency. Like Russ is still getting his numbers, but his efficiency is one of the lowest in the league. His true shooting percentage is one of the lowest in the league. Like you understand, his PER, one of the lowest in the league. He's one of the worst efficient players in the league. So we get it. We watch him. We see him, and he gives us these ooh-and-ah moments. He gives us flashes of what he used to be. Now, again, I think I've mentioned this to you guys already. We've gotten spoiled by LeBron James. We've gotten spoiled by the Roger Federers, the Serena Williams, the Tom Brady's, right? These athletes that play well into their damn near their 40s or played 20 plus years and still put up great numbers. You start to think that everybody that's a great player at some point in time should be able to play like this all the way until they're no. You keep forgetting LeBron James is an outlier.
And he was like,
My
I
fucking
put on
nose.
his clothes.
You heard that, right?
I didn't move
That was me
in at
cracking my
time,
finger.
but it was before I moved in. And
LeBron James is an outlier. Tom Brady is an outlier, but you like with the outlier of Tom Brady, you see him that start to come back to the norm. See these outliers in their moment, they distort our reality of everybody else. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. Like I told you, Tom Brady's distortion of what quarterbacks can do now is going to get a lot of older quarterbacks paid, like Russell Wilson possibly, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers. These guys are going to possibly get paid a lot longer than they should have. Remember what the old model was? These guys weren't getting paid.
Like, it just made me feel great.
But something happened recently. The best player in the world found a
And I
way
thought,
to be
so
great
my friend,
and have longevity.
My friend loves
We
that.
were used to it.
Like, he loves Mr. Big.
And now we just think it's the norm. It's kind of expected from everybody. And unfortunately, you're still kind of paying players as if they can do that. Which is great for the players. It's horrible for the organizations
Benito.
because you're not paying for what you got.
Bad Bunny's real name is Benito. I call him by Benito. I don't say Bad Bunny. That's just his stage name. I'm talking about the real name.
LeBron James
So
still,
if you tell
what did
this
he put?
man
He
to
put
act
up,
like him,
like, what was it, 25, 31,
the
he put
only
up
way you
31
can tell the
points.
difference is looks.
He put up 31
But if
points.
you
So
hear him,
LeBron
you
James
actually listen
is
to him,
officially
you'll be straight up Bad
under
Bunny, like, straight
1,300
up
points.
Mr.
What does he
Benito, right?
need now?
So
He needs
I thought he was the one.
1,294 points now to pass
There's,
Kareem
like, different-
Abdul-Jabbar.
Like when I listen to him,
After this last
it's to
game.
make me feel safe. It's to make me feel okay. It's to like I don't know, something about him is like be
I can tell you,
yourself.
what, all he has to do is average like 25 points a game, maybe even 22, 21, and
I
he'll
always thought
easily
it was my
pass this
friend,
by the halfway through the
because my
season.
friend's obsessed with him, right? He tries to beat
If he
him.
puts up 30, I doubt he's going to average like 30 points a game, but this is a
So
good
I was
start.
like, okay, there's another type of vibe.
Anthony
right?
Davis
You
puts up
listen to
27
certain
and
songs,
6,
I'm like,
but
okay,
still
that's my friend. Like I think about my friend. But then I realized
not enough.
and
Like I
this
told you,
is
Russell
only when I
Westbrook,
started
19 points,
actually
11 rebounds.
learning
The numbers look good.
I realized
They're just not efficient.
he started the guy that I love. The guy that
Tonight?
I love. He was
Yeah,
the one that
Phoenix
put
should
me
be on as
to
well,
that
too, if I'm not
one. He was
mistaken.
the one that played his
I didn't get to see who
track
they played.
songs,
I'll tell you in a second.
old songs.
Gotcha.
And I never knew
It's-
that because I wasn't into that.
Fuck the
But
Yankees
now
are
that I
losing.
am, and I'm doing
Shit.
my research and I'm learning
Damn it,
about
New York.
him,
Fuck up my
and,
see.
like trying to get to
This is
know
what
him,
happens.
obviously,
This is
like,
what
him.
I get for having a great Sunday.
But whatever. It's
I had a
like,
really good New York Sunday. And I'm having a really shitty New York Wednesday. I traded it off on Sunday.
And it's just like, I don't know. Like,
And that one hurts too. Yankees fans do not want
I
to
miss him,
lose to
and
Houston.
I love him.
I was hoping we could steal this first one out on the road, but you know what? It's a 7-game series. Hopefully we keep this. Still the next one. I'll go back to New York and take care of home there as well. Let's see all these NBA scores.
Because I want to feel the vibe instead of feeling like,
So right now, let's see here. Join me.
I made you laugh though.
We
Are
have
you leaving?
the Phoenix
I
Suns
just
taking
want
on
to
the
make
Dallas
sure
Mavericks, and
I just want to
currently
make
Dallas
sure.
is winning 25-17. Other scores around the league: we have Oklahoma City losing to Minnesota, 111-108, with about 12 seconds left to go in the fourth. We have Utah beating Denver 78-62. We have about 9 minutes left to go in the third. Just told you the Phoenix game just started. That's Dallas and Phoenix. About 2 minutes to go in the first, and they're winning by 8 points, 25-17. We also have Portland taking on Sacramento 26-10. About a little under 3 minutes left to go in the first. Other games that wrapped up, we had Orlando. Oh, that's yesterday's game. No, that's tonight's game. We had Detroit beat Orlando 113-109. We had Washington beat Indiana 114-107. Let's see here. Who else we have? Atlanta over Houston 117-107. New Orleans beat Brooklyn 130-108. I'm gonna have to watch that game again. See what happened there. Chicago beat Miami 116-108. Got to watch that game over as well. And Toronto beat Cleveland 108-105. We gonna see that game as well too to figure out what happened. And Charlotte beat San Antonio 129-102. Charlotte, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be surprised any game Charlotte wins this year. Charlotte, they have talent. They have no leadership in that team. 3 players this offseason have been arrested. 3. 3 players have been arrested so far. Or have had some kind of criminal charges brought up against them. Yeah.
I was surprised I heard the one that was a young player with the little goal. 34 or something like that.
Oh crap. You're not talking about James Buckman. That's the guy. That's just the Miles. Who's that? Miles Bridges. There we go. I was gonna say Miles Bridges.
Yeah, man, I already got the
And then this guy named James Bachman was just arrested too. Yeah. As what? How do you even get the charge? How do you even get the charge? I just know that there's been too much bad publicity coming out there, young players.
Yeah.
Remember last year was it PJ Washington? The guy that got the chick, the Instagram thotty pregnant, that got him for the bag. Oh no, it was a couple years ago. She divorced him in the bubble.
They were married.
Yeah, like she was going on baby. She had a baby by him, right? And then when he was in the bubble, right, whatever, she filed like she snatched the baby up and secretly filed a divorce and went and grabbed all half of his paper. That team needs a vet. Right? That team needs an old head to teach those young guys how to maneuver, because at any given time you can go on their Instagram, catch a smoking a drink. We know the NBA ain't doing your weed charges anymore. But stop, you can't even.
Yo, he's down for the pipeline, so I'm hearing like that's actually. I've been wondering like that nigga the wrong shit, right? That nigga's been older, but
They need a Udonis Haslem.
But that was his like young niggas, that's a nigga that go through the rope. Plus he from the city. You get what I'm saying?
So like he knows everything. Like
I'm just trying to say, still keep everybody like you talking about that. Keep everybody on the
Because
road.
there shouldn't be more news of players in Charlotte than in Miami.
I'm saying like that shit real. Like just with the publicity for the team, that shit means a lot. That shit's all about the state and all that.
And it's Carolina. They're a Bible Belt kind of squad too. They're that Bible Belt. You can't be fucking up like that with those folks. Like I'm sorry. Like I've been to Carolina. Like they get a lot of church money. You understand? Like they get a lot of holy money. And they play to a specific.
That's why I tell you, like it goes against like those states. Like,
you have to play it to your environment. Like South Florida. Like there's 2 things you have to worry about: the players and putas. Basically, that's Spanish for beaches and bitches. The players and putas. Yet we don't hear about Miami Heat players getting in trouble. You don't hear about them in the clubs because one Pat Riley, like you said, Udonis Haslem. Before he even gets to Pat Riley, it gets to Udonis because Udonis has more clout. You understand? So if one of those NBA players are acting up, you know who gets a ring? Hey, yo, has to be young boys in the acting up.
yeah, you gotta check them.
Get your boys. They have nobody for those guys like that in Charlotte, and they need that. Like I'm glad you say Udonis Haslem because that's the guy that I used to. Like I don't care what his purpose. Like get Vince Carter on that team. Get him back. Like get him back. Get somebody on that team, and you just put on the bench. You pay $1.2 million every year too.
Like just make sure, man, shit stay in order. You know?
Example: the New York Knicks, right? We talked about RJ Barrett in his first year. How his confidence was completely shot, right? Over the next 2 years, it was all about rebuilding his confidence. Not just rebuilding his confidence, the team's confidence.
It's free.
Also, part of rebuilding confidence was teaching how to be professionals in all aspects of the game. On court, off the court, in the locker room to the media. That's why they got guys like Kimball Walker. That's the reason why guys like Taj Gibson was on the team. That's the reason why you still see guys like Derrick Rose on the team. Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose are just extensions of Tom Thibodeau. Full-blown extensions of Tom Thibodeau. They know his mannerisms, they know his ways, they know his coaching, they know how he wants you to know how he wants you to train, they know how he wants you to act off the court.
The love of my life is white. The love of my life is white. But like the way you guys say it,
Give them more
free Anna, yes.
Yes.
Not free Anna. It was him. It wasn't me. Don't blame me for not saying my name right. Don't blame me for damn. I guess I'm 60
This is
years
right. Over the
old.
last couple of years,
I'm
I've
60
seen the
years old.
confidence come back in artists. Like the guy that was the best, who was supposed to be the best player coming out of high school. The guy that the year that they thought was gonna be Duke's #1 player before the genetic freak in Zion just came out of nowhere. It's still like
But Zion too, like, you see, that's a man like we got right.
Just don't call me ma'am.
So that's how it is. You live
As
into
in MISS.
like you already understand, right? You're willing to do whatever it takes to get to the next level, man. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the mentality of somebody that's not responsible for that.
Is there? I don't
And
know.
to me, Zion, it ain't.
No, I know
it
it's
ain't that.
MS and then MISS and then MRS.
You get what I'm saying? So
MRS
look,
is
I just find that like what that man
I know MS was divorced.
maybe even more.
No, no. What is MRS?
So look,
What
how
is
many years that
MRS?
How
That
many
means
years?
married.
nah, look.
That means
Number
married.
one prospect get that.
So what is that?
MRS.
Come on,
It
man.
was an injury.
But still, look, injuries that I'm saying.
So MISS
You
is
could
what?
understand. Like, bro, you can eat different and really just have to discipline yourself.
Which one is the
Doing
one
that
that's
for
married?
fucking real.
I don't know. It might be big.
Like that's for everybody. That's for everybody.
Trivia starting soon. Trivia will be starting soon.
If you gotta run some,
But remember though, his injury switch was lower extremity, so he couldn't run.
bro. But I trust me. I ain't even know if this was right. I'm gonna like. That's how it's cool. When Naman was in Duke, so now let's talk about the injuries too. When Naman was in Duke, Naman wasn't missing games like that. No, so guess what? The transition from there, even from there, was already playing well. You can get that shit together. You get what I'm saying? From there, you did not biggest, one of the biggest. But look, but let me try to show
In
you
the NBA, he's the third heaviest dude in the NBA.
No, so just understand what I
Third heaviest at 6'8".
Bro, you guys already different directions.
But experience. So treat me like
Let's start some trivia. So
yeah? Give me a good one.
I definitely. Well, you pick your own trivia. Forget how it goes here. You pick your own trivia.
It's my turn. Sorry.
Okay, you know what I think is about that time? I think it's about that time. You guys ready to play some trivia?
Do I have to explain?
You guys ready to play some trivia? You guys ready to play some trivia?
Trivia.
Nah,
What do you mean that? I'm smart.
You are.
listen. It's not about how smart
Are
you
we
are.
talking about NASCAR, football?
It's
It's
sports.
everything. It's a little bit of every all sports.
All right, I don't need to be on camera.
It's okay. You don't have to be on camera. We just gotta get you. We just gotta
Hey,
get
have
your
you been
voice.
letting the people know it's ladies' night? Where they at?
Have you? Because
Listen. So far, every lady that I know that's been up here, I told like,
There ain't no ladies.
you're late. You just heard this lady's night. I've told them at least 3 times already.
We're all late.
Honestly, this is the most amount of here than it's been in a while. It's usually
Thursday night.
It's good. I like my ladies.
We all like.
Yeah. Love it.
Alrighty. Let's go with this trivia. Who wants to be the first person to play some MyT trivia?
Alright, so
Alright, so who wants to go first? Who would like to be the first contestant on Mike SM Trivia? Alright, so you have to move away. You have to get behind the camera. I'm sorry. Because you can't see my answers. You can't see my answers.
Man, you tell her how much I say, ma'am.
hey, last time I did good and I won a free joint. Oh yeah, you were. Oh, actually, I don't remember.
Okay. Pick a
I'm
number.
sorry, that was like a month ago. Maybe even longer.
Last week.
No, it was a long time ago.
That was last week.
I wasn't here last
It
week.
was 2 weeks ago. It was.
It was longer. No.
I thought she was here last
No,
week.
it was Emily and Nicole.
And you played last week.
The question was.
I was in bed last week. Trust me, I know.
Huh.
What player retired?
Huh. I don't know.
I
Okay,
It was Shaq's, like, what did he play on or something? It was like 5 different teams.
okay. So pick a number between 1 and 82.
So yes, you are.
Let's do 28.
Okay, so she picks 28.
What are the questions?
I have the question. Okay,
Matt, you listening? Matt! Hey, you! Listen up, come here, listen to my question. Listen to my question.
you can't help her though.
No, fuck up, bro.
No blurting out the answers.
Alright,
All right, we'll put you on the clock.
no.
Finish this movie title. Don't be a menace to South.
Central.
What? I told you not to help her. So I'm gonna give you a new question. Go help
You
her.
didn't tell me that.
I told you as
No,
you
you
went
didn't.
up.
You didn't say shit.
She got an I definitely did
I
say
didn't
that.
hear that. My bad.
No helping. No helping. No helping. All right, folks.
You know how I saw it. I knew that fucking movie though. White boy knew that
Listen.
movie. What's up?
Listen, if you want to participate, wait for your turn. You could get the next, but let the people answer their questions. Let the people answer their questions. So no blurting out the answers. Pick a number between 1 and 82.
36.
Alrighty, that's one of my favorite numbers up top. 36, 24, 36. Okay. What was?
Look, that's why I didn't pick that number, because y'all fucking immature.
What was LeBron James's famous line after winning a championship in Cleveland?
Nothing.
Have faith and have hope.
Let's get
LeBron
it.
James.
Yes, LeBron James. He said something that was very iconic after he won a championship. What was
I
that
have no idea.
iconic line?
I don't even know.
Want to take a guess?
I'm the greatest player alive. I don't know.
Unfortunately,
Was I close?
what LeBron James said was,
Cleveland, this is for you.
Great. I was way off.
I'm sorry, this time around,
You have failed this city.
Wow.
You have failed this city.
who would like to play next?
Oh, you enjoying this? Y'all better know the answers. I don't. You want another glass of
Listen,
water?
listen,
Sorry?
Anna,
Glass?
go to that table right there. Right, that's the table in front of Bobby. Tell Talon said to come outside and play trivia.
To Bobby or the girls?
The girls right there. Tell them. That's Becca
They
and
just
what's her
got their
face.
food.
That's all my peoples. You
yeah.
tell them to come outside and play some trivia. Tell them to come outside to play some trivia. It's trivia time. Bria, are you playing? It's your turn. It's your turn, Bria.
Bria?
Bree, sorry, I'm tripping. I added an extra syllable.
Wait, I don't know any sports.
It's okay. I have more than sports questions.
Okay. I'll play. Why not? I'm scared.
We're gonna get you all involved.
Sorry?
So we're gonna get everybody involved. It's fun for the whole family,
Let's
except for the kids. Unless you're over 16, then yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Pick a number between 1 and 82.
36.
We just did that
Did you?
one. We did. And you're not gonna get it. Pick another number.
48.
Okay. Alrighty. Who is the all-time scoring leader in the NBA? Unfortunately,
No!
You have failed this city.
the answer is wrong.
Okay.
It was
Who
Kareem.
was
It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Who is that?
the guy that scored the most points in NBA history. He was in a kung fu flick with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, you see, that's before your time. That's the old guys. So, you know, magic.
I don't know who that is.
It's okay.
I know who Bruce Lee is. I don't know who that guy is.
Well, both of them were two of the greatest to ever do what they did.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
Are you coming?
Are you ready to play? Are you ready to play? Get up here. Since you had answers for everybody else's questions.
Sure.
Come get your own question. Or one of you guys going next. Alrighty. Pick your number.
Go.
No, we're together.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
7.
All right.
Okay, wait. We got next contestant up there first.
Oh, next contestant. Wow.
Okay.
You just keep kicking me out of these games.
I lost.
Because I'm white.
See, I told you. See, Bree. I told you guys I have some easy questions.
No, say it to me.
So you guys want to hear this question? Okay.
Screaming my name.
Bree. Okay. Your question is on the. What is a badunka-dunk?
What?
Big juicy ass.
It's on there. What is a badunka-dunk? There you go. I told you I got easy questions.
I can't say big juicy ass.
Go get your prize. I was a joker. That's your prize. You're welcome. This is the best segment in South Florida. It don't get better than this. Every Wednesday night at Sharky's, MyT Trivia, it don't get no better. You understand? They make songs about this in the 90s. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. Who's up next to play some trivia?
You guys don't know.
Okay, hey, you three back there. Mira, dígame. Get over here. Come play some sports trivia.
Yes.
Come on. Come play some trivia.
No, he can't do that. I can't do
It's okay.
Sports, I
Now,
can't do it.
it's okay. I got more than sports.
No, it has to be a different category.
You're gonna pick your own number. You're gonna pick your own question. But they can't help you.
No, they won't.
Okay?
They don't know what I know. They don't know what I know.
Alrighty. Who wants to be the first one to play?
This one.
Alright.
I'll try.
Let's go.
How long do I have to answer the question?
You get 2 minutes to answer.
Oh, we're live. What is it?
Oh, you are. Oh yeah, everybody can hear you.
Oh, we
You
live.
can't do
We live, y'all. Wait.
Alrighty.
Video.
So, because the video's on, if you want to be on video, you have to come behind the camera.
Can I not see myself? I don't
Not
want
that way. Not that way. Not that way.
No one
You
can
don't
see
stretch
us.
cross cords.
No one can see us. No one can see us, right?
Nobody can see you
All
guys.
right, good.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I'm
Pick the
stand
number.
behind it. Wait.
Pick a number between 1 and 82.
15.
Okay. Wait, in your
23.
head. In your head.
85.
No, give me the number that you pick.
101. What?
81.
81. Okay.
I don't know why.
52
That's
is the
weird.
tops.
Why 81? I don't know why.
Sorry, man. Just picking the 80 fucking one.
No,
Okay.
I don't know why I said 81.
81.
Okay.
What team won the very first NBA game?
What about you, stuff?
The Chicago Bulls.
It's gotta be
Blah, blah, blah. Right? I'm not right. What was it? The Lakers. The Lakers? The Knicks.
New York Knicks.
Oh, this is bias. This is bias.
Bias the spot. Wait, is it gonna be a all New
All
York
right,
sport?
Of course not. Of course not.
Okay, pick a different category. I don't know sports.
There are no categories. You pick your own question.
11. I didn't pick my own question.
You did pick your own question.
I didn't pick
Yours is ready, sir.
So you want 11.
Excuse me, I don't pick my own question.
You did. You said 81. That was your question.
81 is the number of your fucking question that you picked. I've never picked 81. What the hell is 81? I've never picked 81. My turn.
I know you said that.
Okay.
But I am not related to sports. No, I
So-
don't pick sports.
Born in 1981?
No, I don't know why I picked 81. I panicked.
Who's-
I panicked.
Okay, let's get this next one in here. You're lucky. This is a local question, so maybe this will be easier for you.
Oh, there you go. Wait, so what's local? Who's the biggest Rowan, bro? Me!
Wait, hey,
What is
put the cards.
that?
Let's not.
That's
Hey,
easy.
calm down. this way. Move this way.
Who's this way?
Get away from the courts. Get away from the courts.
I got her.
Alrighty.
I got her.
11. Okay.
Look, I got her.
Who sank the three-pointer that secured the Heat's first playoff series victory?
LeBron James.
Bosh. It's before that.
You have failed. I don't watch basketball. I watch basketball. It's goddamn bullshit.
You guys ever seen that that Family Feud clip?
Who was it? Who was it?
Oh, it's Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway. Okay.
Tim
Can
Hardaway.
I do one more? Let me do one more.
I got you.
Like 20 years ago?
Except the first playoff victory.
Can we do something since I've been alive?
You were alive during the Tim Hardaway era.
No, I wasn't.
I was like,
Please move this way.
I was on top.
Let's move this way.
I was fixing that.
You don't have to worry about fixing it.
You get the perfect glow in your face.
I had the perfect glow. Just please step away from the material. If you before you come this way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So who's next to play on this Playing Some Trivia? You want to get a second
Can I
chance?
just have 1 second chance?
You want a second chance? Okay. I'll give you a
And
second
it's all
chance.
sports, right?
It's different things.
Alright. Yes.
Pick a number between 1 and 82.
6.
6.
Oh God.
Okay.
Look at you. You look gorgeous.
What does the LL in LL Cool J stand for?
What?
Little Lugger. No, I didn't even answer you, bitch. Waited.
What was your answer?
I'm pretty sure he's the Yellow Lugger.
You said Yellow Lover?
Lady Lover, Jay.
Why would he call himself Little Lover?
Lady Lover.
In the 70s and the 80s? Nobody's calling himself Little anything back then. That's a millennial thing. Nobody went by Little.
Lady Lover.
You understand? And everything was big. Big L, big pun, big E.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Little Lugger.
Hey, babies. They're born in the 80s, man.
I gave them questions. I said, what is the LL and LL Cool J?
They're like 2 years old.
Listen, I knew that. LL Cool J came out when he was a...
You're a DJ though. You're a DJ. You know
I'm
what?
not a DJ. I'm a sports podcaster. Broadcaster. I broadcast sports. I do announcements. Why are you just leaving here?
I'm trying to get out of here.
Do that in your own fucking Instagram.
She wants
Fuck
to
you
be
doing?
discovered.
Do it in your own Instagram.
That was great. You said, show your ass.
You got your own OnlyFans.
I'm trying to get his life.
You gotta get your own.
She wants to be discovered.
How much time we got before I gotta take my next break? Okay, we got a break coming up pretty soon. Let's continue the trivia. All right, so who's going next in trivia?
Can you do another?
I've given you 3 categories already.
No, you didn't. They're all sports.
No, there was sports in there. There was movie trivia, and then I asked somebody what does badunkadunk stand for. That's 3 different categories. That's urban slang.
Okay, do another one that oh no.
Listen, if you would like another chance, I'll give out second chances. Listen, these aren't going fast enough, but we got a contestant over here. Who's playing? Alrighty. So, pick your number between 1 and 82.
37.
Okay, he's going with 37.
I was like, honestly, as my friend, okay, if I gain a lot of weight,
See, Bree.
Oh, you were with the other.
Bree. See, I have other categories, and he just picked a question in one of those other categories. Again. In the category is hippology.
Oh, let me do
That's your
that.
first question, hippology. Is pimping easy? You're right. Pimping ain't easy. I'm gonna cycle through Bree first, and I'll come back to you second first. Cause you asked first,
No.
and you went
Let
with
the
she's.
pretty one go first.
No.
You both
No,
went.
I didn't know you wanted to play.
You-
I won't touch your equipment. I promise.
I just want to
kill myself.
I was going in order. That's why I was gonna go to you first, Bree, because they've already went once already too.
I didn't know you wanted to play.
Anybody else would like to play some trivia? Gentlemen on the back. Hey, gentlemen back there, would like to play some trivia?
No, they don't. Me. Just me.
3 votes that she goes last. Everybody raise their hand. Raise their fucking hand.
Yeah, who goes last?
Raise their hand. Just
Who
raise their
goes
hand.
last? Not you. Who goes last?
Me.
No.
Okay.
You're next. She's
All right.
next.
No, she's not next.
This is you.
Thank you.
I'm first.
But
Why?
you know what?
I'm a participant.
I got you. But what I need to do right now, I need to take a quick commercial break. Right? We're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will. When we come back, we will continue our
It's
trivia.
a killer.
Right? For everybody that's listening on the call line, you guys already know. I am gonna start a new feed for you guys, and it'll be ready right after the commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Right after. She's next. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Well, one that's very awkward.
And the only contract they sign is with themselves and their
I just did that right here tonight.
So the way I do it now is that whenever time I start the trivia an hour and a half into the show. And I do about it out there, and we go for half an hour or until all, it's either go for half an hour or until all prizes have been given away.
Wait, there's prizes?
Yes.
Well, then I would have just answered to make a prize.
You think you just answer questions for no reason?
Yeah.
No, I give away prizes.
Well, then I won't answer honestly.
She answers the prizes. That's his prize. Yeah, she can flick it.
Should I be like?
But it's the prize. See, how you like the
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's next.
Okay.
She's next. But I'm after her.
All right. Pick your number between 1 and 82.
Yeah.
Whoever. Okay. Whoa. Listen. I'm gonna make this real simple.
She's next.
Whoever is going next,
This gorgeous
pick your
lady.
number between 1 and 82.
She's next. Pick a number between 1 and 82.
1 and 82?
You've been here before, Brady.
33.
30. Why are you staying so close around that number?
One.
Why are you just stuck in the 30s?
All right, go.
Let's
Let's
You
go.
said 36. 52.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
Go.
Let's go with the trivia. You said, what was your number again?
33.
33. Okay. Which player was nicknamed the Spin Doctor?
The what, doctor?
Which player was nicknamed the Spin
And what
Doctor?
team? Does any team ever?
He used to play for the Miami Heat. He's a Miami Heat player from back in the day.
No.
What?
Rush.
I don't know.
What?
Do music. Do science. Do fucking.
It's all sports.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you ever play the other one?
Wait,
When you get it right.
All right.
But who is it?
The answer is
Ronnie Cycle.
Who
All right.
the fuck is
Shut
that?
the fuck up. Can you fucking just go
Ronnie,
again?
I know is like.
He's one of the first original Miami Heat players almost ever.
Go again.
Okay, can we do arts or science or math
Or music or something. Can you just go again?
I have no control
I'm
over
not.
what you pick.
All right, I'm up.
Don't.
I'm up.
You pick your question.
I know my question. I'm ready.
Wait. I have a question. question. How much longer do you have to this podcast?
We have about an hour left in the podcast.
All right, I'm
Give
ready.
me a half an hour and you switch this whole fucking topic around, and I promise you I'll get shit right.
There are multiple topics in
Can I
here.
just have one more question
I'm not
before
talking
I?
about in here. I'm talking about outside. We have topics outside of your podcast.
Can I walk?
So we're gonna have questions.
Oh, you want?
outside
Oh, you
of
want
your
this to?
podcast. Yeah.
Ooh,
We're gonna switch
she's
it
gonna
up.
have questions for you.
You
Do it.
You
You
gonna try to
have a
question them
random
like,
night tonight, and
Okay.
it's
Yes,
gonna
do
happen,
it.
and it's gonna be a random
Jen!
question.
all right,
Do
so
it.
you want to go? So
Can
you
I
like
just
you
have
like
one more?
another chance?
One more and I'll
Okay,
walk away.
I'll give you one more chance.
Alright.
Biggie, give me one. Say, MyT, give me one more chance.
43.
I'm just gonna pick a
Oh,
number.
let's say that.
Okay,
Oh God.
43.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make me second guess myself.
She is so right. That's my homie. I don't know. She always fly.
Hello. Is it my turn yet? Wait, no.
Where is Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list?
On the NBA
Hey,
Hall of Fame.
I think no on the all-time score.
On the all-time scoring list. Hey, what? You told you no
The
helping.
NBA Hall of Fame.
No helping. No helping.
No.
Okay, hold on.
The Basketball
There's-
Association of the best ever.
Remember, there's no helping the contestants, right? And in the NBA, the all-time scoring list,
It's all about
where is
sports.
Michael Jordan?
They know other fucking the NBA Hall
there
of Fame.
are others. See, you should have been listening, little miss.
Oh my
Attitude.
gosh.
Hey, the NBA Hall of Fame.
Is that not right?
No.
I was.
I don't like that.
Out of all the players, what is he first?
So,
last,
where is he ranked?
Oh, what's he ranked?
Where is he ranked on the all-time scoring list?
Number 2.
I would say number.
Yeah. On the all-time.
I would say number
Or is it all sports?
3.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Well, Chamberlain's up there.
Boom, 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 boom. You
He's like
suck.
number 3.
Right?
He's got to be number 3.
You know what? Your shit sucks. What is it? What's the answer?
The answer is 5th. Michael Jordan is currently 5th
Your
on the
shit
all-time.
sucks.
It's okay. You can try again next week.
No. I won't be here next week.
Alrighty. But we'll still be here. You gonna go next, Jen?
Suck. Okay. I already told myself.
Alrighty. Pick a number between 1 and 82.
64.
64.
Because,
Okay.
well, his
Sounds like
podcast
plan.
is
Michelle.
What is the PGA record for highest score on a par 4?
What's the highest? Nobody, you look. So the highest guy.
What is the PGA
I want to
record
pick another number.
for the highest score on a par 4? I'll get you after this.
One. Oh, now we're doing golf.
It was 16 by Kevin in 1983.
I was telling you, you should say numbers. Look, it could be plus 5
Alright.
6 or
I got one.
You like another chance?
One more.
One more chance. I got you. I'm a fair host. 3. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Sorry, I definitely don't know. You're laughing already. I hate you. I hate you.
I think you might get this one. Who is the Miami Heat's career leader in points?
LeBron James. Oh. James Brown.
Come on.
James Brown.
Come on.
Wait. What's your other one? Michael Jordan. That's not fair. I didn't get a chance.
Come on, man. Thank you.
What is the answer?
He said you might get this.
Who wants to be next? Are we out of contestants? I think we're out of You know what? We have a few more. We have a few more minutes left in this segment.
No, of course, and I want to go. Now we don't wait. Wait, I want to go again.
You want to go again, Jen?
Yeah,
Okay. 12.
He's like, fuck you.
Somebody asked that earlier,
I beat you off my
but
life.
I don't think you were here for that answer. So
Please don't let it be golf.
it's not golf this time. You should be able to get this one. You're a Heat fan. Who sank the three-pointer that secured the Miami Heat's first playoff series victory? It happened in your lifetime. Bosh? Really?
No, what's
By the time you had Chris Bosh, you won a championship already.
I don't know. I don't remember the first time. They've won so many times.
It was Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
That question, that same
Somebody came up earlier.
Yeah, I never got that right.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even fucking know all the names of the players, to be honest.
But he's a popular player, and he has a son in the NBA.
Yeah, you say from Pablo?
No. He's a popular player.
Oh, I think you say
No, he's a popular player, and he has a son in the NBA. Tim Hardaway was one of the guys, one of the first guys with a killer crossover.
Yeah,
And
man,
people actually used to imitate.
number 10.
Even I used to imitate his crossover. It was a simple and a pop. It worked.
That man in Penny Hardaway era, like that was the, they used to go at it.
Mm-hmm.
He was alright.
You going again, Brady? Or have you given up?
Not this category.
But you
This
see, you
most-
just got
No,
to pick a
it's
number.
all sports.
It's
You just
all
gotta pick a
I
categories.
number.
don't want to do sports.
There was-
There's other stuff.
There was
You see how my
hipology in
question-
there. There was movies in
You
there.
just gotta pick a number.
You
That's
gotta
what
find the right. You just have to
number
be
is
lucky
connected
enough to find the
question.
right number.
54.
And guess what? And guess what's happening? Guess what I'm doing it next week?
So look, pick
I'm putting in Disney trivia.
I'm not going to do it.
You're 1 week away from Disney trivia being added in here. Oh, the Blue Chews are coming. I will have Blue Chews as prizes coming back in November. I gotta get everybody right for the holiday. Oh, you know what? You don't know what Blue Chew is? I got you. Blue Chew happens to be it's a little blue pill that gives you back your thrill. All you have to do is open up a pack and head straight to the sack. Just a few chews before you do.
Okay.
It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. For a very low cost, you can beat it up like a boss. And trust me, she will love how you come through like a champ when you Blue Chew in the can. Because if you use my promo code of NYHS, like New York High School, you can get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Yes, go to bluechew.com and use the promo code NYHS for your first order for free. That's what Blue Chew is.
No, I'm saying though, he's saying like, damn, bro, that's a good fucking
The order's on the way. The order is on the way. It's coming. It's coming. But you got to make a decision. If you win the trivia, you're gonna have to make a decision. Blue Chew or Doobie Snack.
You got something to go home to or something to take home? But if you at home solo, there's no point. Like, you home by yourself, there's no point.
I mean, you got point.
And again, that promo code is NYHS, like New York High School. That promo code expires in about 4 to 5 days. So that you guys not forever is going to be expired by Monday next week.
You're
I
right.
have a new one for you.
Oh my god, I cannot. You're fucking
Man, I've been pushing little blue pills for like 2 years now.
You just do it so you can stay up for like 6 hours.
Oh, is that the hymns?
It's like him. It's something like this. Would you like to play some trivia?
Keep seeing that
Yeah,
shit
pick a
pop up.
number.
What up here?
Trivia?
Is it what? My brother
I got a
Bitch,
few.
yeah, bitch,
are the guy on the
I'm gonna wait.
commercial.
It is sports.
Okay. Okay, sports trivia. He's winning.
Pick a number.
It's not
Pick
good.
a number
1 to 84.
between 1
Yeah.
and 82.
82. Let's do 41.
41. Alrighty.
If it's football, it's going to be guaranteed.
No, dude, I've always wanted somebody in person.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Generic, though.
Who was the first Miami Heat player to record 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in a season?
My uncle works for Vice.
You guys wanted to know what it sounds like when somebody gets a question right? Well, here you go.
Wait, who got a question?
I did.
Come here. Get up here.
I got you.
You don't just get asked random questions.
I know.
You get a prize.
Oh, he won?
He won.
I've never smoked weed in my life. But
Oh, just one. You get
Just
one.
one.
He's like, I ain't never smoked weed in my life, but I'm gonna take all of them. I'm gonna get fucked up tonight. Shit.
I never smoked weed before, but you know what? This is gonna buy me a drink right
Save it for the weekend. Save it when you don't have work the next
Never
day.
tried it.
It's only
Never tried
Wednesday.
it.
You haven't played yet, have you?
I can't afford both
You
habits.
haven't played yet, have you? You haven't
No,
played yet.
I can out drink anybody.
Come
but I
on.
can't.
Come on.
I tell you what,
We got about 1 minute left into the segment. I got one more doobie snack left. Let's see if I can give this one away.
Are you gonna change the category after?
What's the question?
Sports. It's all sports. Give us a Cowboys
Bree,
guy.
I don't know how many ways.
We can't talk about
Bree,
Here it is.
Bree, I
Eagles,
don't
Giants, and
understand.
Redskins. No, the Commanders. I'm sorry. We already beat you, though. We already beat you.
You ready? Pick
No.
one between 1 and 82.
We haven't lost.
7.
No, Commanders.
Let's go with that.
Not last year.
Question.
What is that?
We dominated. We swept the division last year.
No.
Can you change the category?
Nice.
Somebody picked 7 already.
Never smoked weed.
42.
3.
This ain't no Delta 8 shit, right?
Somebody picked 3 already.
69.
69 it is. Nobody picked 69. Okay.
I'll be the horny asshole for it. Cheats, by the way.
What?
You didn't say no rules.
There's no.
You did not say no rules, right?
There's no looking it up.
I'm a cheap king.
What college football position receives the Jim Thorpe Award?
You hook it up with a drink. You can spark it up all you want.
I just have no fucking clue.
Take a guess at a football
I don't
position.
even know what fucking word.
What is it?
Corner?
What is it?
I know you can't help them.
What is it?
You can't help them.
Now, what's the question? I won't answer. What's the question?
What did you say?
Corner.
Corner what?
The corner.
Cornerback.
Cornerback.
Defensive back, cornerback. Is that the same?
That's the
thing?
same shit. Yes.
We can give that to him. We can give that to him. You luckily got that answer right.
Look at that. Smart. I don't even smoke.
I did not believe you give away fucking weed as prizes.
Hey, what was the question? I've never tried weed.
I said cornerback.
What position?
6 years old, never tried it.
What position in college gets the Jim Thorpe Award?
You got it.
I got you on a beer. Next one's on me.
Cornerback.
Cornerback, defensive back.
What
He
is
said it's the same shit.
no?
What?
Cornerback and DB are the same shit.
That's why I was.
Yeah.
Hold on.
See, this ain't no Delta 8 shit, right?
What?
No. Hey, what was the question?
What the hell that
What was the question? What was the question?
What position in college gets the Jim Thorpe Award?
I got a pen.
Yeah, defensive back.
I smoked
Yeah,
a pen.
quarterback, defensive back, same shit. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I promise.
No, but we're done for trivia for today. Listen, that's official. Listen, not only is our time up, but we also have no more prizes for you guys.
I don't need prizes. I just like trivia.
So I'll let you. Great, I got you. I do my show every Wednesday here. An hour and a half into the show, trivia every Wednesday.
I'm really good at football trivia.
We went trivia for half an hour.
I'm 2 for 2 right now, so.
So I got to
If you do NFL, I'm gonna go.
I have a little bit of everything. I have NBA, I have NFL, I have golf, I have baseball.
Golf. I'm probably better than anybody else.
I have movies. I have
Oh
hippology.
my god.
Like I have tons of categories.
I want to go to overtime. Cheers. You're good.
Listen, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys loving the segment. That's the reason why we keep doing this. We'll be back next week for this segment, and it'll be the same time. An hour and a half into the show, we'll have trivia for you guys. Trivia is for half an hour until all prizes are every Wednesday.
Remember this face.
I will. I may have to get some harder questions just because of you.
I don't know. Trivia. I'm pretty.
Come here, bro. Come here.
I'm not going with you.
Never met him.
Come here.
No, thank you. I'm not getting in the camera. I love it. Play another category.
So, what I keep trying to tell you is that there are multiple categories in there. It's up to you. To pick the number.
That's why I sat down and I stayed quiet and I waited until the trivia was over.
There is no category for you to pick.
It's made in New Zealand.
You pick the question. The question that's on the
Music category.
I'm gonna add some more music next time.
How do you find it?
Just like for her,
And
just because we thought of her, I thought about
But like, that already done on like a whole bunch of people.
Listen, it's a hard question.
I understand.
They're not meant for everybody to get it.
Wait, but everybody that watches this podcast, they most likely know the answer. You get what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
You'd be surprised.
No, you'll be surprised. I asked some pretty difficult questions.
Okay, so ask me a question that I would most likely know.
That was amazing. It was actually my best friend's a chiropractor. Her mom got COVID.
Please.
After COVID,
Don't make me be embarrassed again.
Is pimping easy?
She told her about me, honey.
That's a real question.
But that's such a biased question. Is that the right choice of word?
And
I would say no, because I know what a man thinks, but I would say yes because I empower woman power, and I feel like women are smart now, so they would like.
That is also the
make
correct
out-
answer.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. There's a yes and there's a no. There's a yes as in, guys, they know damn well what they're doing, and they will think ahead. Like they will. When it comes to those things, they will be smart about it. But at the same time, women know so much about it now, and they brought it up as such a good topic to be spoken about, I guess. So like, I don't know. I guess women know what they're up against, so they take more precaution. They take safer routes. So no, but yes. I would say before the 20s, yes, it was. It was very easy for guys. Multiple 20s, it was so easy. But now, since they brought it as a woman has to be so careful and like certain things, it's okay for a girl to hit a guy, but it's not okay for a guy to hit a girl. I don't think that's true. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Chris George is on her sheet.
I don't.
Listen, that's not what's happening. Like,
Hello?
back here.
Hello? Are you
See that?
listening to
Crazy
me?
X.
I think you're not going.
Those like these are all shorter than other ones because like she kind of pulled those out.
Okay.
Crazy X.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm
do it,
saying
guys.
that's where they fucked up. But at the same time, girls do have the right.
naturally.
Anna, why don't you come back here and tell the fine people about all the specials today and period?
How are you going to heal yourself on Ginger?
I'll make sure it's on him. He just told me, but I got one.
I'll go to work.
I can fucking eat ginger like gosh, he told me.
All right, so let me continue, right? I know you guys have been caught up in this great movie. But let's continue with the sports, right? Like, what's going on, sis? You missed it, sis. You missed it. 9 to 10, ladies are drinking free, sis. 10 to 12, ladies drink half off.
Tell me how you care about
2 for 1. I'm saying you missed it all.
Alright.
Why don't you come back here and tell the fine people about the specials
Specials?
and everything you guys got going on? Give them a reminder. It's been a while since they've seen you. So remind. I know, but you gotta remind them about like all of the great things that you guys got going on, and like the days and the weeks and the drinks. And it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Why don't you tell them?
Okay. Do I look anywhere specific?
You can look like this if you want.
So Brian, what's up, everybody? It's the Sharpies. We have a bunch of things going on throughout the week. We have a lot of events coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Tuesdays is Taco Tuesday. I'm here. Tori inside, she's here. We have $2 chicken beef. We have $3 steak and shrimp tacos. Like, where are you getting those prices at? Like, here. Tonight. Tonight's ladies' night, so I don't know where all of you are right now, but you're not here, so we just started. We're getting it going, and yeah, I mean tonight's a good turnout. I mean, Bobby's DJing and
DJ Scepter.
Yeah, DJ Scepter. He brought in a nice little crowd. Actually, yeah, wait. It's half off drinks, ladies. Half off drinks. Yeah, weekend. Saturday is live bands. If you like classic rock and it's from that lunch. Every Saturday there's a different band. And yeah, for Raincore birthday, we do a huge celebration. So all the Marines pull up November 10th to do a buffet, cake ceremony, shots.
They need help getting here. All those movies. So you guys know, coming from Army.
November 10th.
All those movies always need help getting here.
Busiest night of the year.
What day is that?
It's a Thursday night.
Oh.
Wait. It's a Thursday night, November 10th. No, secret because
Is that Veterans Day?
that's
No.
I should know this.
It's one of those days.
Am I making you black?
No. Don't quote me, but it's probably like after, like one day after. Or before. I'm horrible right now. I should know these things. But all I know is Marine Corps birthday is the biggest, busiest night here.
Oh.
And
That's my big
there's people that fly out from out of state, Marines in uniform, veterans. It's a good time. Other than that, it's just, oh yeah, we got karaoke Thursday night. But I don't think they're gonna do that night. I don't think that's a great thing.
Tell me about it all.
I don't know. There's just so much. You just gotta come and find out. You know, the girls that work here, everybody's awesome. It's family oriented. You know, we all have our own personalities going.
They all have
It's fun.
really big personalities. You're gonna want to meet them.
Yeah.
All.
A little special.
And you know me, I love a big personality.
Yeah. You gotta have personality doing this and dealing with y'all. So
What?
yeah. So with that being said, I need to go check on the insiders.
I hope it does.
Let's go Heat. I don't even know how he did today.
They lost.
Oh. Alright, well, it's the first one. First one.
Listen, the Knicks lost too. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the first one. It's the first one. You know what MJ said, right?
Michael Jordan.
The ceiling is the roof.
Is that another trivia question? Don't get an A for effort.
He's like, you know what Michael Jordan said? He said, Michael Jordan. Yeah, no, because you know the Heat lost today. The Knicks lost today, but
Well, basketball, there's so many games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan
The
said,
ceiling is the roof.
the ceiling is the roof. We got a long way to go.
Well, can the Knicks read the roof?
You should. Don't get your sleep on, sis. man here. We outside.
Sister from another mister.
That actually is my sister from another mister, actually.
I swear, yeah.
It's my Puerto Rican sister. I got them all over the place. All right.
So you do trivia every week or no?
Yes. So hour and a half into the show. It goes for half.
What do you want? Like YouTube or what do you want?
So right now you can catch me live on. If you're trying to watch the video, you can watch me live on YouTube or on Twitch.
What do you just run the bar, or you doing like the games and shit? Like what I mean is, are you doing like who won what game or whatever, thing like that?
I will mention it in the show. Like so. I think I gave a rundown earlier of what the scores were. So I give them an update, especially like it being like almost the inaugural day for the NBA. Even though yesterday was actually the inaugural day, they had the ring ceremony. Today's their big day. Today's the day that they have like 10 games on. Like you get it.
Did they win yet or what?
They lost to Memphis in overtime.
Memphis is good team though. Ja.
Oh my God.
You remember when he
Ja Morant. It was a play that he had in overtime.
So what do you go for football? What do you go for football?
New York.
So Jets or Giants?
Just
Pretty
my
good.
preference.
So you got to throw them in there too, though.
That's what.
With your videos and shit, you got to throw fucking the Jets in there then.
We got Jets.
Son. I had to say it. I had to say it.
You guys know my response to that, especially after we beat you.
No. Oh, I'm a Cowboys fan first.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Who'd you beat?
The Dolphins.
What, with no Tua?
Doesn't matter. They've been beating us for years with backup quarterbacks. I'm sorry. The Jets have had third-string quarterbacks for the last 5 years.
Whatever. You fucking rest your whole fucking thing on one quarterback. Like, that's stupid.
I love you.
Like, your whole, I mean, I love the Dolphins, but I'm just, your whole entire everything is based on one quarterback?
It's kind of most teams, though.
What the fuck?
No, Dallas won 4-1 with their backup, first of all.
They didn't expect that. You wasn't expecting
Talking about Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas won 4-1 with their backup.
Dallas.
And they should have won 5-0.
Tell me why you mad, son. Tell me why you mad. First of all, why do you
Not
put
mad,
everything
she's
to one
mad.
quarterback?
She's mad.
Exactly. I think it's stupid. You like rest everything on one quarterback, and then you don't defend your man. If that's the one and only, you better have like 10 of y'all on him at all times. Don't touch him. Don't fucking touch him. He's gold.
Now, what if I told you, right? In a world,
I got your back, don't worry. I got your back on this one, don't worry.
okay. What if I told you, in a world, the Miami Dolphins actually prepared for Tua to get hurt and actually got a really good backup quarterback? He just got hurt too.
No. I said the same thing, no.
Who's protecting the quarterback is the problem.
So you have an offensive line problem.
Actually, I would rather
Or a
take
protection problem.
I would rather take their third string.
Two of our fucking quarterbacks have gotten
I would
injured.
rather take their third string than their second string, to be honest with you.
Who talking about?
I didn't think the
Dolphins,
second
yes.
string played well at all.
Yeah, I thought he played great, to be honest with you.
Who's your third string?
You're talking about.
You haven't seen him. I mean, Dolphins.
No, I'm a Cowboys fan. We're
Yeah,
talking about Dolphins right now. Stevenson is their third string.
That's probably only because you haven't seen anything from Stevenson yet. But what I mean, there's no past. Be like, okay, we don't know how bad he can really be. You've seen enough of Tyrod Taylor.
No, that's Teddy Bridgewater.
Tyrod Taylor, Teddy Bridgewater,
No, there's
same
two,
guy.
Whoa. There's two totally different
It's
players
different from the
right
black guy. They're the same guy.
And they were still racing for it. They were still racing. You're still like Teddy Bridgewater, but he's still like Teddy Bridgewater, but you're still racing for it. You're still racing for it.
You guys didn't want to say it, but I'll say it for you. They're the
Let
same
me
guy.
ask you, real talk. If Tua was playing, would you guys have beat the Dolphins?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Twice.
Here it is.
I'm sorry.
You were talking shit. You went up there talking shit.
Like, what did you expect me to say? No.
You can't go up to this guy talking shit.
No.
Man.
I thought we was gonna beat them. The Miami Dolphins. I think we're gonna beat the Dolphins every single year. Every time we play
So
them.
Zach Wilson's the answer?
We'll beat the Dolphins.
What? No, I don't know if Zach Wilson's the answer. I just know that we were better than the Dolphins on this Sunday.
And you gotta say that.
And even if they
You
had
gotta
to,
say that about Buffalo and the freaking
I don't
Patriots.
believe in. Okay, me personally, you're asking me personally. I don't believe him. Tua got a tongue twister. He's not a good quarterback to me. I think Jalen Hurts is way better. I said that since college. I said that going in the
That's
draft.
a totally different conference. Though.
I would have drafted Jalen Hurts ahead of Tua.
But you know who's better than Hurts? Dak Prescott.
No, he's not. No,
Hey,
he's not.
That.
No, he's not.
That. I
No,
need you over here.
Cap.
That.
I'm sorry. Wait. No. Whoa.
Is fucking Hurts better than freaking Prescott?
Hurts?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying he is.
No, there's no chance in hell he's better than freaking Patrick.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, Dak Prescott ain't holding up to what he should be. And
He's better than
I
Hurts.
think Rush has done an amazing fucking job. Alright, but
Look, see, I'm not even trying to knock.
Hurts is good, man. Hurts is good. I wouldn't compare him to Dak, but I mean,
I'm gonna compare Dak. I'm gonna compare
Hurts
Dak
is
and
still a
Russell Wilson the same way.
Who's the
No,
commander?
that's better than Russell Wilson. Sure.
Hurts
Come
the
on.
commander's quarterback right now?
Carson Wentz.
What I've seen,
Wentz is doing phenomenal.
what I've seen from both
Wentz
of
is
them,
doing
right,
pretty good, man.
is that Dak Prescott, like Russell Wilson, tries to do too much in their offense, and that's the reason why they fail. Because the moment Russell Wilson left Pete Carroll, he looked like Geno Smith. The moment Geno Smith went to Pete Carroll, he looked like
You
Russell
know why
Wilson.
Dak Prescott fails?
like
He gets scared in the pocket.
Like your Dak Prescott and whoever is there,
Dak gets scared in
and
the pocket
whoever's your
every time.
and whoever rushes right now. Rush looks good in your offense because he's not trying to do too much.
No, but Rush has been doing good, man.
But also, he doesn't try to. He
doesn't try to over
He's not
succeed.
trying to be the guy that.
He's just trying to get
Dak
the
Prescott
points.
every once in a while because he's Dak.
He's trying to get the yards.
Needs
He's
to
trying
make
to
that play. Like Russ wanted.
Dak
Russ
is
wanted
just
to
trying
do
to
it.
See what happens.
So
Dak
now you
is
understand what I'm
just
saying. I'm
saying-
gonna compare them in that same breath.
Yeah.
Not about who's better.
No, I
Is
understand
that
what you're saying.
in their systems, they did really well, and you've seen backups do
But
just as
you
good
have
or
to
better.
say,
No.
Dak is by far the best quarterback in that division.
Rush is trying to
No.
get his yards.
Stop.
You can't
Jalen
even
Hurts.
say right now.
Well, right now, you're right.
Jalen
You're right.
Hurts.
Rush is just trying to get yards, where Dak tries to get plays.
But you know what? Dak owns
That's
that
exactly
division.
Playmaker versus game manager.
Yo, let me interject.
Yes,
The
Chef.
Jets
What's up?
killed the quarterback of the Saints.
Not
The
the
red
same.
right, the red right.
talking about Green Bay. You're talking about Green Bay.
Seattle.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, they killed
We
him.
ruined him. We ruined him because we didn't know how to develop.
That kid, I kid
Had no clue how to develop. Had no clue how. Listen, had no development. Had no training staff. Had no
Threw him
training
in the
staff
fire.
for
Threw him in the
years.
fire. Threw him in the fire.
For years. Also had no weapons.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Because the Geno Smith that we're seeing now is actually kind of the Geno Smith that they
Let's
thought
go
they were
back. Let's
drafting.
go back to the freaking New York Cowboys. Who would you give 2 minutes left to in the freaking quarter compared to Hurts and freaking Dak? Driving down the field, score a touchdown.
2 minutes right now. I'll give it to Jalen Hurts.
Ready?
He's a more dynamic player. He's a harder player to guard. He's basically Lamar Jackson,
I love
That's
my
not saying
job.
much, though.
but he's still a guy that is dynamic enough to put up about 50 touchdowns a year,
Let me ask you a question.
and that's 20
The
of them in his
last game
legs.
that they played, you don't think Dak would have came back and won that game? Dak between the the Eagles. You don't think Dak would have now threw 3 interceptions? You don't think Dak would have came back and won that game?
Dak may not have thrown interceptions,
I don't want
but
you to feel that way.
Dak throws one, and then those drives.
It would have been 1 in the first quarter.
And those drives end up being field goals versus or
You might be right. You might be right.
or throwing them. Because I also have faith in Philly has a hell of a
Actually, technically, I
Philly did what Buffalo did.
No, you can't compare that. There's no comparison there.
Look at offense. Philly did what Buffalo did. They identified their young quarterback and then they built their whole entire offense around him.
No, Josh Allen he could build around any other team. That's a different story. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL, I think. He just happens to have a great offensive line, great running game, if they want to, and a great.
Josh Allen, when his first year, was inaccurate. He was underthrowing
But
passes.
that was 4
overthrowing
years ago.
passes.
Every year he's got better.
Okay then. So we're talking about progression here, and also how they look as time goes on. They didn't, like I said. See, you heard me say Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Like I said, both teams, both organizations have done the same exact thing for their quarterback. Identified him early and built everything they needed to build around him. Not just from an offense and defense standpoint. We're talking about make sure they got him weapons.
You're right. You know what? We
weapons.
have to wait for the next game. I'm going to talk to you next Wednesday. I'm going to talk to you. Philly's on the bye. I'm going to talk to you. What Dak throws up for 400 yards. Listen, you're a great dude.
I'm asking this question. Who's a better quarterback, Dak Prescott or Tony Romo?
What aspect, though? I'm asking you what aspect, Cowboys fans.
Who's the better quarterback?
Quarter?
No, period. Like, I don't need situational football.
Dak. I'll take Dak over.
And see, I don't think Dak is better than Tony Romo.
Let me ask you a question. Who's got a better defense, Philly or freaking Dallas?
Dallas does.
Good answer. You know why? Because Micah Parsons is the best player on the field when he's out there.
Oh, Dallas. That's what also helps Dallas.
Let me ask you. Do you not think that Dallas would have kept it down or maybe have had a chance to win if Dak wasn't in?
This game's probably close.
Because it was 3 interceptions, and that's what won the game. Because Dallas didn't allow no sacks. We out-yarded them.
Division rival games are tough.
You're right.
So division.
You're fucking 100% right. Yes.
So what you're asking me is like.
But Dallas hasn't lost a division game in the last 2 years.
This is a different Philly team. I could be seeing things weird. I have a lot of faith.
You're right.
I have a lot of faith in this year's Philly team. I got them go to the NFC East Championship.
It might be against Dallas.
or the Giants, depending on whoever the hell comes on top.
Honestly, I don't think any one of them teams can beat with Dak in the lineup, to be honest with you. He has proved it. He owns that division. You can't say he doesn't.
Okay. Dak still doesn't win in the playoffs enough. I understand that, but he has to break through eventually. Okay, you understand?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Dak, and this is why Tony Romo was better than Dak. Tony Romo was doing what Dak did without an offensive line.
No, Tony Romo had the best offensive line Dallas has produced it since the 90s. Let's get that correct. He had Tyron Smith. He had Travis Frederick. He had Zach. No, there's no comparison first. But 2014, before Romo got hurt, that was the best offensive line Dallas ever had.
And then right when Dak Prescott came around, towards the end of Tony Romo's career,
because Dak was making plays happen.
It was at the end of Tony Romo's career when they finally fixed that offensive line. You forgot how long they was trying to fix that offensive line?
But before Romo left, it was like actual line.
You lose 4 games. They're already talking about you're not.
No. That offensive line got good at the end of Tony Romo's career. They ruined.
No. I wouldn't say that. No.
Tony Romo's first half of his career is wasted being on a bad offensive
line.
line.
No, that was first half of his career. Towards the end, he had.
That's the years that matter.
No, you're right. But you can't say his offensive line was better.
Okay.
Dak didn't have a better offensive line.
So when they finally got Tony Romo protection was after his back was broken.
That's not the offensive line's fault, though.
It's not the offensive. That's the organization.
No, that's just happened to play football.
Then that's either the organization's fault, or that's the offensive line's fault, or is your offensive line coach's fault.
No.
So either you don't have the players, or then
you can't say that.
Either the organization's picking bad players, or the players are not giving enough effort, or you're not coaching them up well.
No, you can't say that because look at Joe Burrow last year. He got sacked 9 times in the Super Bowl. Their team.
Okay. So was Tony Romo holding the ball too long? He was getting sacked too long back then? So you say Tony Romo was the victim of his own issue?
Yes.
And he was still better than that.
I want to say, I don't know, to be honest.
Listen, it's actually one of the reasons why I only got 10 minutes left in the show. Shit.
I would rather, honestly, in their prime, I would rather have Dak over Tony Romo. In their prime. Because Dak could do more than Tony Romo can. Dak broke his ankle, which is a freak accident. And the fact that he fucked his thumb up, that's the only time he's missed.
Yeah, Tony Romo was balling with a back and no offensive
No,
line. But
you might be right.
Listen,
But honestly, I think Tony Romo is more of a pro quarterback than Dak is, to be honest.
listen, Dak isn't bad. Like that, a lot of teams will be lucky to have Dak. A lot of teams will be lucky, but Dak still. Dak is still just about above average.
I think he's top 10 when he's at his best.
A lot of people can be top 10 at their best. What are you all the time? Like it isn't. We don't. When you take anything, you just don't take the top 10 of stuff that they do. You need the top 10 they've done, the bottom 10 they've done, and the middle 10 to get the true average of what they've done. Everybody looks good at their best. Like you understand, like, but that's called flashes. But also, like pressure comes in, moments define.
That's good against the
it was a catch. Like little things happen. Like it's not. I'm not saying Dak is a bad quarterback.
You want me to tell you something crazy right now? I personally would say this year, I would take Dak over Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers when it comes to the blitz and the 2 minutes left. Is that fucked up to say?
This year,
this year coming in, you know Dak's gonna come in. He's got a chip on it. He's got a chip
this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm erasing what I've seen for the last 6 weeks. Coming into this year,
Let's say this week coming up.
I hate Tom Brady.
You can't root against him.
And I can't. It's all.
You know what? We're gonna talk next Wednesday.
In a 2-minute drill, God, I hate Tom Brady. It's
You're
so
fucking
hard.
right. You're right.
Damn.
We're gonna talk next weekend.
I'm here.
We're gonna talk next weekend.
Shit, see, everybody knows, like, it's really paining me to have to try to see this good thing about Tom Brady. But you said, like, Tom Brady's
No, Tom Brady's the best player that's ever played this game by far. There's no comparison.
Coming into last year, we're talking about, and I'm not ranking them in any particular way, but as you're talking about Dak in there, I would have to talk about Russell Wilson in there, Tom Brady in there, Matthew Stafford.
First of all, Dak's already above it right now.
Like, as far as coming
You're
back.
talking about, I know what you're saying.
Last 2 minutes, like Matthew Stafford.
No.
Matthew Stafford.
No.
Coming in, you said coming into last year, which means I'm not just taking what they did last year, but their career.
No, Stafford's overrated.
But listen,
But look at the team he had around him.
I'm not disagreeing with you. That Matthew Stafford may be slightly overrated. In those last 2 minutes, granted, you need it because your team is constantly down.
The last 2 minutes.
He has some of the best 2-minute drive percentages and winning percentages in the league history. Like he does.
Of all time?
History.
Would you take him over fucking Brady or fucking Mahomes or?
No, actually, that's why I'm not ranking these guys. But as you talk about that,
I would take Dak over fucking
these are some of the
Mahomes.
guys.
I would take Dak over Stafford. 2 minutes left.
Yeah, these are the guys you're talking about now. Like I said, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
I think Josh Allen is. You got to beat a man to beat the man.
Now, who I don't believe this. So those are the guys I would put at in that category, and then I'll have to try to figure out where Dak is among them.
He's top 10. I give Dak top 10. I give him.
Well, I couldn't even come up with 10 people better. Could not even 10 people in that category. And that was coming into last year.
Let me ask you a question.
Coming
let's
this
get real. Would you take Dak over Lamar Jackson?
No.
To win the game?
That's what I take. Okay. To win a game, okay, so if both of them have now gotten into a position where they possibly need to make a game-winning drive,
Lamar can do more. I'll give you that. Lamar can do more.
That's fine. They don't give a shit.
same exact team, same exact dynamic, same exact everything.
Honestly, I think Baltimore's offense is better than Dallas.
Take Jackson on that one. Because ultimately, I'm not saying LeBron's team versus Dallas. You put all things equal. They both get the same offensive line, they both get the same wide receivers, they both get everything. And you have to, and now you step back, those Bills become an X factor. That one little X.
You're right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this though. I trust Dak Prescott's touch with the pass, right? His passing accuracy more than I do Lamar Jackson in there. But
Lamar Jackson can make both plays
what I
happen.
hopefully envision
Yeah.
is still you can come back and you see Patrick Mahomes do it, even though like he's not as fast.
Mahomes a freaking nature. There's no
When he takes off, everybody kind of it's like when you're driving on the defense kind of crumbles. And like that guy back there, he'll zip it in because he has no fucking
No, you make
touch.
that. Yeah.
Now with Dak,
Yeah.
Dak can do that too. Dak has more touch. The only thing about Dak, when he moves, everybody doesn't react. So that one safety in the back that you're hoping peaks or maybe steps up, he will not. I mean, because it's Lamar, because it's Dak Prescott versus Lamar Jackson. Like I got my boy, I got everybody else. I don't have to come up and help this flash of a guy. They now bigger guys, maybe that safety even comes up again. Even though Dak is a pretty big
That's
guy.
a big guy, yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe he stays like that. So I'm just trying to think. I know everybody pays this for them. I don't trust Lamar Jackson's pass, right? That gets in that same situation. Now, I told you, all things are the same. If defense crumbles that same exact way, that Prescott makes that pass at a higher clip to me than Lamar Jackson.
Let me ask you this. Who would you rather have? Freaking Mahomes or freaking Allen?
That girl said her name was Jennifer, not Stephanie.
Woo!
The one that you fucking kept telling me was named Stephanie.
Oh, she has a sister. I confused
That she said that was her sister.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Her name was Jennifer, bro.
Let's see.
I called it.
Wait, was that live? This motherfucker. Everything's live.
Hey, I tried calling you.
So I'm like, oh,
Perfect.
Jennifer, right? She's like, no.
Hold on.
Or no, I was like, oh, Stephanie. And she's like, no.
Jennifer Holder or Stephanie?
You won,
I know. I always get to make something happen. No, call it on me. Like it up.
That's fine.
All that's all out there.
That's fine.
The person I was trying to
I'll take
call
it.
for the raffle, looked like you guys got a hold of him. Hey, damn it, you're not on there anymore. Where are you at? You won. That was you. Listen, you better bring your ass down here. You better. Oh, I'm gonna end up messaging you. You better. I'm gonna message you. Find a way. I'm gonna get a copy. I got you. Yeah, Pimpin. I did the drawing on Friday. Well, I did the drawing last Friday. You won. What is it? I'm telling you, I've never caught so much smoke in my life. Yo, you would think I would catch more smoke for my hot takes. Who would think I would catch all that smoke for trivia? Like, I got people ready to beat me up for trivia. Folks, again, thank you for listening to the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, my Taylor, Talent Bell, Peter Lowe, or Tivo Taylor. Again, we're live at Sharkies. And again, as you can see, it's a motherfucking experience when we come down here to Sharkies. The best way for you to enjoy this for you to actually be here. So hopefully we catch you out here next week and you'll be able to enjoy the live music, enjoy the ladies' night, enjoy some free drinks, enjoy 2-for-1s, enjoy the discounts, enjoy some trivia, enjoy MyT Sports Podcast, enjoy DJs up there, enjoy Sharkies, and enjoy it all. Remember, continue to transform yourself into the kind of individual you like to work with. This is Dr. Joe Taylor from the MyT Sports Podcast, and we are out.
That was there. I think he would have done it. That was coming to get
Change.